Edenson, or on the Edens.
Is it Evan?
Evanston. Edens.
That's gonna bug me now.
On the Evanston? No.
Wow.
Saying it?
Right. If you just say it wrong enough times, they'll eventually just accept it as it's right.
Right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of TretoWithOutARadio. You already know how it goes. I'm chilling here with my main bro. His name is Joe. Hey. Nah, whatever, Nick.
I was so scared you were going to say chilling here with my hose.
My non-existent.
I was like, no.
Those days are over.
Go tell your other hoes.
Oh, that meme? Nah.
Where it's like, oh, you probably told one of your other girls, and it's like my other girls, and it's just nothing.
Or like when the dude's like sleeping, and he's probably thinking of his other hoes, and he's like dreaming of like Pokemon cards. That's stupid. What's going on, everybody? As you can see, we still are celebrating Christmas. Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa. Hyundai.
Yeah, no.
The Honda Days sale is still going on today, guys.
Dude,
come in and get your offer.
I'm about to buy another car. Yo, you know what? Actually, see, that's another thing. I had all these things planned out for this episode. And I took a nap right before we started filming. Mm-hmm. And, like 2 hours before. And woke up late, and you were like, yo, I'm on my way. I was like, damn, I got to get up. But I had planned to put on like a suit.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm really hot, so I'm glad I didn't. But like, I want to do like a suit and like a cowboy hat and like some random shit. It's stupid now because like obviously I didn't do it, but
right. You
gotta start the new year fresh, you know. Like that was my whole like thing.
So you starting the new year fresh is you wearing a cowboy hat and a suit and random stuff. Sorry, my mic was bothering me.
It's backwards. Yeah, that's how you start fresh. Like you gotta just be outside of your comfort zone.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That's a good time. A lot of people take like the new year as like, oh, new year, new me.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. Like last year we did a New Year, New Me episode.
We did.
This year it's like
New Year, same me.
New Year, same socks. Yeah.
Wow, same old socks.
Same old socks. Yo, I am sweating, bro.
I know. What's up, man? You got nervous?
I'm nervous for this new episode. Which I always get nervous when we have like a guest, you know?
Yeah. I was like, well, there's not even a guest this time.
I don't know.
Is your phone the guest? He's over there in the chair.
Right? What's up, everybody? No. Huh. You ever wonder, like, inanimate objects, like, what kind of voices they would have?
I do. Like, just because they would have, like, the dumbest voices, you know?
Yeah. Like,
your phone would have, like, a deep, scruffy voice because it's all rugged from being everywhere.
And it's always on. Like, it's always telling jokes.
Right? So he's, like... He's like angry, you know, but he still does it.
Yeah, like a New Yorker voice. Like
like that.
Like a plumber.
Yeah, like that. And like he's just waiting. Is like, man, this is the day. This is the day that I finally pull the trigger. And that's when your phone dies.
Like, yeah, exactly. Or like your parents ever tell you like, oh, when I die, like you're not gonna have this anymore. Like, you're gonna remember me. Like your phone when it's on like 2%. Like, when I die, this is it.
This is it.
You're not gonna
stop going through Instagram. Stop. All right, I warned you.
Right, you're taking me for granted. No. Yeah, that's stupid, bro. And then your bottle will have like a long dumb voice. No,
it'd just be all
like all tall and lanky.
He'd be all chill, you know.
Right?
Like he's never in a rush. He's just always chill.
Yeah,
because he keeps things cold.
He's like, am I halfway full or halfway empty? No, he's all.
And then like the cap is different from the bottle, so like he's all slow and chill, but this guy he's just like angry at him all the time. Like, listen, you fucking dumbass.
No, because he's always getting screwed.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you guys.
He's always getting screwed. I like that.
That's stupid. Yo, New Year's Eve. What's popping? What are we doing tonight? No,
where the female dogs at?
The New Year's Eve falls on a Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Yeah. Drake planned this tomorrow. All along.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Planned it, bro.
Speaking of Drake, dude, I saw a 2-hour interview he did with Rap Radar.
Yeah.
It was so crazy because I want to get into that. I know we're going to be talking a lot of like this past decade.
Yeah.
And Drake is probably like in my opinion, the only artist that was relevant every year these past 10 years. It's fucking crazy.
He's up there. I was doing some thinking about that as well, like most relevant artists throughout the decade, and it was I was torn between Drake and somebody else.
Yeah. Ooh.
You want to
Nah,
take
we'll get into that later. Yeah, we'll
we'll-
get into that later. Yeah, so we want to do that. We also want to talk about movies because obviously, like, we love to review shit. But yeah, every year there's been a controversial number one spot.
Yeah, I know. And I got a list here with the top grossing movie domestic and globally for every year of the decade.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We got some music stuff I want to get into. We got the Billboard Hot 100, the top 25 for 2010 and 2019.
Ooh, okay.
So I figured we could kind of just read through that and kind of see what songs like stand out to you the most or something.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do you want to start with first?
I don't know. What are you feeling? You feeling music or movies?
Feeling a little lightheaded right now. I'm feeling hot and sweaty. I feel like I'm getting sick again, bro. It sucks.
Let's kick it off with some old school movies.
Ooh, for sure.
Right.
Are we talking like 2010 old school or like the whole 20 years?
Well, I mean, yeah. So 2010. 2010 will be our start date.
Nice.
So I'll just kind of go through this and we could talk about the movies a little bit and see, one, did you watch these movies?
Nice.
Two, did you like this movie?
No.
Is this a movie that you think you'll watch again 10 years from now?
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So the first one in 2010, the top grossing movie, both domestic and globally, was by Disney, Toy Story 3.
Ooh, okay.
So I guess first of all, did you watch Toy Story 3?
Is that the one where he goes away to college?
Wow, you didn't even watch it, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I did.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
trying to remember if I cried or not.
It's the one where he went to college.
Yeah. And they were gonna all burn in hell.
They were, in the incinerator.
Oh yeah, I saw the hell out of that. Yeah.
I like how I didn't even ask if you cried. You immediately brought it up.
Bro, it's just bad. Like, I remember watching like Toy Story 1 and like being super scared, and then Toy Story 2 I remember because my dad bought it at like the laundromat off of like a bootleg guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Toy Story 3 was like it all like, you know.
So did you watch Toy Story 2? Did he buy it? Was it a DVD then?
Oh, it was a DVD, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, when I watched Toy Story 2, I watched it on VHS.
Ooh, nice. So it was like that weird like still cassette and DVD are coming out.
Yeah, because I think Toy Story 2, I don't have any notes on it, but I think it came out like in 2000.
Yeah, I remember like 99, 2000 for sure.
So it makes sense that it existed in both.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was like the last of its kind.
So Toy Story 3, how much did it make?
Toy Story 3 was, you know what? I didn't write down the numbers, but it made a lot.
Damn. Okay.
It was the number one movie in the world.
In the world. That's fucking crazy, dude.
The number one grossing movie in the world.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, I mean, I also saw it. I did almost cry when they were going to die. Because, bro, they were going to die. It was real. They were all holding hands.
Yeah. And those are like your first, well, for me, they were like my first, like movie friends. You have movie friends like when you were little? Like, okay, not even movie, but like shows where you're like, oh man,
like this
Caillou's
is
my boy. Like,
yeah, no,
I
Caillou's
fuck with
kind of a
Arthur.
bitch.
Caillou's a little bitch, right?
Arthur was cool.
Arthur was cool, but that episode where he hit DW, I was like, fuck him.
Hey, but we got that meme though.
Oh, with the fist?
Worth it.
That's crazy for real. That's another thing I want to get into, memes of the decade. But yeah, no, Toy Story 3, definitely saw it.
So would you watch it? Well, I guess let's say next year in 2020. Would you watch it again?
No, hell no.
You don't need that kind of emotional
I don't
torment
need
again?
that. Yeah, I don't need that roller coaster again. I actually took my nephew to go see Toy Story 4 not too long ago.
Yeah.
Bro, nah. I was like, yo, I remember like my dad, buying me the movie, and then now I'm taking like a little kid to see the movie. It's like a whole circle, like it's weird.
It's a circle of life.
Oh, that's another one. All right, what's up for 2011?
So way back in 2011.
That's so weird to say.
Yeah. The top grossing movie domestically and globally, most of these are the same, as you'll notice, is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. I was actually kind of surprised. I had to fact check myself when I was pulling it up. I was like, no, this isn't right. And then I looked at it and I was like, I guess there was really no big movies that came out that year. No. Also, Harry Potter series was huge. I just didn't care for it, so I guess it never stuck in my brain.
Right.
But it was huge. Like, I looked at like the box office earnings, and they were killing it.
I honestly, same thing. I didn't really care for them. I mean, I remember like Sorcerer's Stone because
Yeah.
that was the first one, you know. But damn, that's so crazy.
But yeah,
And for its time, it's like Harry Potter. Like we're Avengers didn't start yet.
No, Avengers. The Avengers movie the first one came out the year after.
Okay, this and not even like Iron Man and all that stuff.
So like Iron Man came out in
2008.
2008, I think.
Okay,
So like they were starting, but right now 2011 Harry Potter was a shit. Like
that's weird.
So I take it you've never seen Deathly Hallows Part 2?
No.
Right, I've also never seen it.
Unless it's like the first one or the second one. No.
No, I think I've only seen the first Harry Potter movie, like all the way start to finish.
Really?
And after that, I haven't seen any of them.
Yo, would it be weird if I like dive into the Harry Potter world? I feel like I did a good job with Star Wars, that I could dive into another shit now.
It may be like that might be the next move. You got to get whatever Warner Brothers streaming platform is called, but all the Harry Potter movies are probably on that.
Huh.
Oh, by the way, this was made by Warner Brothers.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking. For some reason, I thought it was still Disney.
That's how crazy. See, and I have a point that I want to make at the end of this, but that's how crazy Disney is, man.
Oh my god, literally everything.
So moving on to 2012, the year of our Lord and Savior, the Avengers.
Oh, okay. I was like, who? The Kanye?
Kanye? No. So yeah, the Avengers was the top grossing movie domestically and globally. So. You seen the Avengers?
Yeah, kind of. What the first one? What happens in the first one?
The first one, they battle against Loki. He's got the scepter.
Oh, that's right. No, I didn't see that one. No,
I did. This man went to Endgame.
No, I did. That's yeah. And then they think that he died, but he was really like a hologram or some shit.
Yes.
No. Maybe
that might have happened.
I might be confusing it with Civil War.
I think you're confusing it with Civil War.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so this.
But regardless, it was the Avengers.
It was the Avengers, the very first Avengers movie. This is the one where you got that shot of the six of them standing on the bridge, all back to back, and the camera's panning around, and the music.
Oh, and they're all looking and like Hulk just smashed some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they go back to that?
They did
scene
in the last one. So they went back to it recently. That's why it seems so fresh.
Yeah,
but it came out in 2012, which is crazy. Because
damn. No.
So I guess then you probably didn't see this one in theaters.
Nah,
is what I gathered.
No,
because I remember I saw it in theaters specifically. I don't know offhand what day I saw it, but I could tell you the exact date if I looked for it.
Yeah,
because the day that I saw Avengers in theaters was the day of my senior prom that I didn't go to. Because I was watching the Avengers in theaters.
Are you serious?
So I can find out when that was. And so that way I could tell you.
Damn. Wait, so you skipped senior prom for the Avengers?
Well, not for the Avengers.
This man.
I'd already skipped it, and then we just happened to go see the Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't like, yo, screw you guys, I'm going to go see Avengers.
Right.
And then like your date's like, yo, you want to go with me? She's like, yeah. All right, I got our tickets to the Avengers. She has like a dress on. Right? Yeah.
It was like... Because every time I was like, oh, the big day's coming. I was like, damn right it is. And she's already talking about prom. I'm talking about the Avengers movie.
What are you going to wear? I don't know yet, but...
I don't know, but it's... I don't know. I'm going to be in it for a while, so I better get something comfortable.
Right? Dude, she's all mad. She's wearing a dress, but the theater's cold as fuck. Like, she's just there.
No, but it's such a great movie. By the end of it, she's happy.
There you go. So this is how I met your mother. No.
There you go.
That's crazy, yeah.
But yeah, so that was mine. I did that. And then went to Anthony's Pizza.
Yo,
it was a great night.
That's a good way to end the night.
And probably from what I heard after the fact, that Anthony's was way better than anything they had at prom. So I think I made out like a bandit.
Yo, what did you do after prom? Anthony's. Anthony,
who the fuck is Anthony?
Damn. Yeah, okay, that sounds pretty cool. Like,
it just didn't seem like a good investment at the time because it was like what prom was like $200, like $150.
And then you got to pay for the girl, and
you know how much money that is for someone who's 18.
Yeah,
or
a lot.
17, 16, 17.
I remember it was a lot, and then I also remember coincidentally, my brother from Colorado was here.
Yeah,
right before prom, and I mean, he gave me like a bunch of money. He's like, oh, are you going to prom? And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you have a date? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, here's money. I forgot how much game.
Here's
he's
money.
Like, here's
Take
money.
it.
Take buy her
Yeah.
something nice. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then that helped a lot. So
Yeah.
prom was fucking
So
expensive.
now imagine you didn't get that. Because you got to buy tickets and you got to buy your tux or like rent your tux or whatever. That's not cheap. You got to buy this female person a flower.
The corsage or whatever the fuck.
You got to do that. And then you got to like,
You got to match.
you got to match. What if you buy your shit first? And then it's like, no. Actually, I got a blue dress now. I was like,
Listen, Becky. No.
you look fine in orange.
It looks golden. No. I'm wearing gold. No.
No, you were wearing white and yellow, and she was wearing black and blue.
Oh.
So everyone thought you were wearing the same shit.
Yeah. Look at these guys matching.
You know, like that dress.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I wore pink for my prom.
Pink suit, and she was there in like a she was there in a black dress. It's like, God damn it, Trey, I told you not to wear the pink suit.
I told you I like pink. Now take this picture and shut up.
Like it. No.
Right?
Smile.
Smile. You see? Damn, all abusive. You're all pinching her. Smile. Shut up.
Oh shit, I thought she was pinching you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
No, we can fix this in post. All right, what other movie? No.
All right, 2013, domestically, Hunger Games, Catching Fire.
Okay. That
globally, Disney, Frozen.
Oh, okay.
So have you seen either or?
Oh my god, yes. Hunger Games, I did watch. I watched more than one. I don't know how many there are, but
I think there's like 5 of them.
okay. So I watched like 2 of them.
I've seen maybe one.
Yeah, and I thought it was a really good concept. I thought it was really cool. That whole like, a volunteers tribute thing. She did. That was cool. Frozen though, I was trying so hard to not get on that Frozen wave,
And then you got on it hard as fuck,
I think
didn't you?
You were the
I was in there.
at fault. Yeah. I think you pulled me into the Frozen wave.
It was a good movie. I remember we saw it like way too many times way more than we probably should have.
Probably, yeah.
But it was up there. It was definitely the movie of the year for me that year.
Still haven't built a snowman at all.
Olaf would be disappointed in you.
Remember that when he's melting? No.
And it's funny too, because like I was so hyped into that movie that like when they announced the sequel, I was excited. When they announced like the short, like 15-minute, 20-minute, whatever it was, I was excited. Haven't seen either of them.
That was my next question.
It flew. That ship sailed.
Yeah.
I was excited for like 6 months in 2013, and that was it.
Then now it's 2020 and you haven't seen shit.
I haven't seen shit.
Damn.
Probably-
What if it's like a banger though? Like,
Probably never will at this point.
yo, let's go on. What are you doing tonight?
We're gonna go watch Frozen.
You down?
We probably not even in theaters. Man.
Probably at the $5 theater.
It's a good night. No.
Yo, I'm never gonna forget the one night Renee and I were like, yo, let's go watch a movie. All right, bet. And then we're gonna go watch this like Tom Hanks movie.
No, it was Denzel Washington. Wasn't
Washington.
it? Like the plane upside down thing.
Yeah, like 2 dudes, Denzel Washington, super manly, whatever. We didn't have like girlfriends at the time, and then they're like, yeah, let's just go. So we go, and this is before Fandango. I didn't even have a smartphone.
Yeah.
And then we go, and it's sold out. It's like, fuck, what do you want to watch now? And it's like, well, they have Twilight's available.
I think it was the last Twilight movie too, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was part
the one
2
where like
or something.
they smash and like they break the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They break the bed and
So then we're like, fuck, well, it starts in an hour. It's like, all right, well, let's go sit in my car and wait. So we sat in his car and we vouched never to tell anybody.
buddy. And now here you are, literally potentially telling everybody in the world.
All 65 subscribers. Yo, that's funny, man. It's so weird how trash these movies are. Like, I haven't been impressed by any of
Dang. Seriously?
Yeah.
Not even Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? No, especially
that one.
Damn.
So what are we on? 2014?
14. We got American Sniper domestically.
Ooh.
And globally Transformers Age of Extinction.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's hype now.
Okay, yeah. So I can see that. I did see both of those in theater.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, American Sniper was dope, man. That was like one of those like war movies that like doesn't feel fake. You know? That was a very realistic war movie. Yeah.
Not like that baby that this guy was holding, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
That was a fake ass baby.
Wait.
In the movie, there's a scene where they're holding a baby, and it's not a real baby; it's just a doll.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And you could tell really really, really easily.
It's just like all plastic.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then-
okay, I remember that.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the movie. I just know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that movie was suspenseful for sure. There's like a little kid, and then he's like holding a bomb or whatever. But and then Transformers. I've always been a big fan of watching Transformers in theater.
Yeah.
So
just
I
for the
definitely saw that
spectacle
one.
of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember? I think it was the first Transformers movie where your older brother really wanted to go see it, and we had both already seen it, and he's like,
Right.
no, just I'll pay for you guys' tickets. Just come watch it with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, I mean, watch it again for free. Why not? We show up to the movie theater, sit down, and like 20 minutes in, this man is just snoring,
Dude,
like,
loud.
He's out.
Like
Yeah.
he was snoring loud. Like robots are fighting, and you could still hear
could
the
hear him
snoring.
snoring.
That was so embarrassing. And this is before recliners were even a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just a standard movie seat.
yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
it was the best.
That
And
was
I like how like he woke up at the end of the movie. And it's like, man, that movie kind of sucked.
He's like, bro, you didn't even watch it.
all you did was pay like $30-something to take a nap.
Yeah, dude, that was dumb. But again, yeah, like that. The first one I saw a couple of times. I think I saw it 3 times in total.
I think I also saw it 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, okay. That one deserves the number 1 spot for sure.
All right. See, now you're starting to agree with me.
Yeah.
So 2015. Do you want to take a guess at this one?
Is it an action movie?
It's relevant to what probably the biggest movie of this year is.
Oh, okay. So this had to be Civil War
Dang. You thought
or
it
Winter
was.
Soldier.
No, it's actually Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
That was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn! This is when they first introduced Finn, yeah.
Rey, and Poe.
Yeah.
So this is what brought it all back after whenever Star Wars Episode 3 came out. So after like 14 years or something, Star Wars.
So-
Top grossing movie domestically and globally.
Damn. Okay, that's pretty dope.
So given that you only recently watched Star Wars, I'm guessing you didn't see this one in theaters.
No, but I do have. So funny you should bring that up. I do have a Star Wars rant that I wanted to save for a different episode. But
Okay.
I mean, if we're on it, we could. All right, here goes a mini rant. You know what, man? First of all, you guys gave me the wrong fucking watching
What? You didn't like the Hatchet order?
pattern. Yeah, the order. Yeah, what the hell was that, dude? I saw a 20-minute clip on YouTube of like everything condensed and like pretty much like what you need to know before the Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker. or whatever.
Okay.
And dude, they broke it down so well, and I
Yeah.
felt like I knew everything. And then after watching that, it's like I didn't even know Luke and Leia were twins.
Oh yeah, they're twins.
Dude, they're twins.
Yeah.
Like what?
Bro, they're
Dude,
twins.
hold on. And then the freaking guy, oh look, I'm all spitting. The Ben, like I didn't know that was Solo's son.
Well, okay. Well, I mean,
Bro, there's
I mean,
so
have-
much shit,
have
and I
you
was
seen-
just like,
and you've already watched episodes 6 and 7 and 8, then, right?
perhaps.
See, well then that's your
No,
problem.
no, I did. Well, you got to give me the names. I don't remember.
The
Revenge of the Sith.
The Force Awakens is 7.
Yes, I
So
fell
you-
asleep during that one.
You probably fell asleep and they're like, "Hey, by the way, I'm Han Solo's son."
Yeah, and then like that was who was the mom? Leia.
Yes.
Yeah, and then this bitch has she falls into like a coma.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that. Yeah, and then she comes back out like all like, yo, stop, use the force or whatever the hell the guy said in the movie, the clip. Dude, it was like all these things, and I was like, oh man, that makes sense. And then like the dude, the Mandalorian, the freaking Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That was the son.
Oh yeah,
Of
Boba
Jabba?
Fett is Jango Fett's son.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Also, technically, I don't think they're actually Mandalorians, but
Oh, they're what are they called?
I mean, they're bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters. Yeah.
Which a Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, but I don't think they were Mandalorians.
And then it makes sense because they said something about the Mandalorians like taking an oath that they're never going to remove their mask.
yeah,
Yeah, that's so dope. Like, see all those little like details. I feel like I would have had to watch this like whole thing like 3 times to catch. Yeah, that was cool.
well, you see, somebody did watch it 3 times and then put it in a 20-minute YouTube video for you.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But dude, there's all these details where I was like, these motherfuckers. I would have never picked up like maybe because I watched them by myself.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my Star Wars rant. I don't know if you like Star Wars, you're probably
think-
like, what the hell?
I think it probably didn't help that at this point, you've seen every movie once.
Yeah.
Where like most people who have seen these as they've come out or like didn't watch them all in the last year.
Right. So
they've had a lot of time to
digest.
see them and
Yeah. Also, yo, nice hat, dude.
Oh,
that's sick.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, man, he's out here.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
Speaking of Baby Yoda, did we delete the files on the camera?
You're so nervous.
I know. Because I definitely did not.
I did not. So let's finish up this list and then we'll
run it back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
All right.
So that was 2015. Yeah, we're halfway there.
2016. This one has two separate. Domestically was Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Okay.
And globally was Captain America: Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Huh.
So, did you see? Have you seen Rogue One?
No.
You gotta see it. Arguably the best Star Wars movie.
They told me not. Someone told me not to. I gotta stop listening to people. I'm just gonna watch whatever the hell I want. And then the Clone Wars, that's a whole different monster.
That's a whole like multi-season thing. That's a big commitment.
Yeah.
But no, I think you don't need to see a Rogue One for the continuity of the main films,
right?
But it's cool. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
and it's basically like the Mandalorian. It's kind of its own thing.
Okay,
but it still ties into the actual main storyline.
Yeah, because that's when she wants to fight. What is it? She wants to take down the
Death Star.
The Death Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's worth watching, especially if you're all caught up at this point.
Yeah.
It's worth going back and checking that out.
I think I want to watch Solo before I watch Rogue One, just because I saw a clip on it, and it was really cool to see Childish Gambino in it, like as this guy. Yeah.
Is Lando, I think.
Lando. There you go. Okay. So. Yeah, those are good number one spots.
Yeah. And Civil War, I think I actually didn't see that one in theaters.
I did not, no.
But I watched it after the fact and it was great. But it always did annoy me though that it was called Captain America: Civil War, but it was the Civil War movie, so everyone was in it.
Yeah,
it was basically an Avengers movie without calling it Avengers.
Right.
And like, I watched it again recently, and I would argue that Captain America is not even the main character.
Who is Bucky?
I think Tony Stark's the main character. I think they did some weird thing in their contract negotiations where like, oh, if you're a supporting character, you get like 50% less of the money or something, you know?
Oh, so they saved money by calling it a Captain America movie and not
I
the
feel
Avengers
like they did some bullshit like that. Like any Iron Man / Avengers movie, I get X amount of money and I get less money to show up in other people's movies.
That makes sense.
So like, all right, we'll call it Captain America: Civil War instead of the Avengers Civil War.
Yeah, fuck you, budget makers.
Yeah, like I feel like some shit like that went on there.
Yeah.
But all right, let's try to wrap this up. 2018. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Domestically,
A Star Is Born.
Yep. No.
For real? Oh, bro, that was on my list.
No. Domestically, Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Full circle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Yo, we haven't mentioned Black Panther in a long time.
We haven't, but when I saw that, I was like, this is perfect.
Okay, that one hands down, I was super excited for it. I did see it in theater. And I was more excited for the soundtrack. So that's a first, because I'm never really excited for soundtracks.
Right, because that had the one that was produced by Kendrick, right?
Yeah. But damn, domestically. Okay, so what was globally?
Globally was Avengers: Infinity War. Duh.
Oh, so they just took over everything. Yeah. Also, 2018, A Star Is Born was on top 5 on I am your father. No.
Oh God.
IMBD.
No.
BD.
Spoilers. No.
IMDb or BD?
IMBD.
BD. Okay. Yeah. So I would argue that A Star Is Born was better than
Black Panther. Say it. Go ahead.
Sail.
No.
Yeah. Okay, it's the piano. Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Because it was a tearjerker,
Born.
and I saw it in theater, and I almost passed out.
You just pass out instead of crying. You pass out. No, I would, without even seeing A Star Is Born, I'd probably agree. Like Black Panther, it was a big film, obviously number 1 domestically, but it wasn't like a high class movie, I guess you could say. It was just a typical action movie, you know?
Yeah.
So like Hobbs and Shaw probably made more money than A Star Is Born, but that doesn't mean Hobbs and Shaw was a better overall movie.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So okay, I agree with that. And then to wrap it up, you want to take a guess at what 2019 is so far?
No, it has to be Endgame, 100%.
So far, it's Endgame, but I'm willing to take a bet that it might be Star Wars before the year's over.
Because technically, it did come out.
It did come out, and last time I checked, it was sitting at like 1.2 billion
already.
So
Jesus,
it could get there.
Star Wars,
the
one that came out,
the one that just came out
a couple days ago.
Yep.
Adobe, no. That
don't get me started on Adobe. No.
Oh yeah, okay. 1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, yo, it's so crazy. Like diving into the Star Wars thing, I definitely understand why there's so many fans. Like they're like stans, like they're like crazy.
And like the thing you got to consider with that too is you literally have multiple generations of people who are fans of the movies.
Yeah,
like, you got people who are fans like in the 70s and 80s. You got people who grew up and the first ones they watched were like the ones in the 2000s.
Right.
And then now you have a whole bunch of people who like these are the first movies that they've seen.
Yeah. What's the villain's name in this?
Sidious?
Is that
the Emperor? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Darth Sidious.
Okay, what's the other guy? Nah. There's Ben. What's his name?
Oh, Kylo Ren?
Kylo Ren. That's such a dope name, dude. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, if I was like a Street Fighter or like a fucking like Marvel character or like, you know, some type of fighting character.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren. Like, it's dope as fuck. Yeah.
See, but it sounds cool, but also at the same time, it sounds like the type of name that you give yourself when you're like 13 and you want to sound cool.
And you spell it with like your gamer tag and it has the X's on the side?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
Ren.
XX, Kylo Ren, XX.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And like I'm a 13-year-old white kid from Naperville.
That's exactly what it sounds like, especially because his real name is Ben.
Yeah,
like,
right?
It's so boring. He's like, no, Mom, call me Kylo Ren.
Right, yeah. All right, Ben. Like, bitch.
All right, sweetie. And this is why I went to the dark side.
Damn. All right, that was a good that was a good list.
Yeah, so it's crazy when you kind of go back and look at that. Like real quick, top 10 movies worldwide gross for 2010. So Toy Story 3 as we discussed.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, sorry. Number 4 is Inception. 5 is Shrek Forever After. 6 is Twilight Saga, Eclipse. 7 is Iron Man 2, 8 is Tangled, 9 is Despicable Me, and 10 is How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
So the one thing that I took away from when I saw this list,
there was a lot of kid movies in there.
Yes, which usually, you know, it tends to happen because people, you know, if you take your kids, you're probably taking your wife, and then you got to buy 4 tickets, 5 tickets
instead of 1.
Yeah, for yourself.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I took away from this is like, wow, we haven't had really a whole lot of new movies. Like, because How to Train Your Dragon, like, there's a new one that came out recently. So, like, it's just been making that same movie. Despicable Me, like, the Minion thing has been going crazy ever since then. Tangled is a Disney movie, but I'll just leave that by itself. Iron Man, that's basically the Marvel universe. Twilight, that was a series as well.
Right. Damn.
Shrek Forever After is also a series. Inception is like the only one that's like a standalone film. And then Harry Potter, Alice in Wonderland, and Toy Story 3 are all series or based on something.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a lot of original films. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and there probably was, but they didn't make the top 10.
Right.
Is the point I'm trying to make. And then 2019, you have Endgame, The Lion King, Spider-Man Far From Home, Captain Marvel, Frozen 2, Toy Story 4, Joker, Aladdin, Hobbs and Shaw, and Ni Zia, which is a Chinese film.
Oh, okay. How many of those are Disney movies?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Yo, this is not scripted.
Glad you asked. In 2019, out of the top 10 films so far, 7 are Disney movies.
Jesus Christ.
Or okay, let me correct that. 6 are Disney movies, but Spider-Man Far From Home technically was written by Disney, although Sony published it.
But they still partnered with.
So I'm counting that, and that's 7.
Because it's still profits.
Right. It's still profits to Disney. And another thing is, if you notice on this list, Star Wars isn't on here. So potentially 8 of the top 10 movies this year were made by Disney.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. That was the thing that I wanted to close out with, and the whole picture. If you remember when I was talking about the Disney Fox merger,
I
was like, this is kind of bad because Disney's just gonna own everything.
We were talking about that when we were at the theater.
Yeah, and it like I feel like this year alone proves it so much that potentially 8 of the top 10 grossing movies in the world were all from the same company.
That's crazy.
And that's that like they haven't even started making movies with the Fox properties that they have.
So now we're still waiting for like X-Men and like all that.
So like sure, like there won't be any more Avengers.
Nope.
But there's gonna be a whole bunch of new X-Men movies. The next Deadpool movie that comes out, that's Disney. Well, if they make another Aliens movie, like all this other shit that like that's not even on this list, but I bet you somewhere somebody is writing a movie already.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, that was a good breakdown of cinematic
films.
Yeah. Yeah, good shit, dude.
But yeah, some crazy shit, a lot of cool shit. I mean, is there a movie that stands out to you from this decade that, you know, wasn't on the list?
Not really, no. I did notice though at the first 5 years of this decade, movies were kind of trash. Like it didn't pick up till 2015.
Yeah.
But I don't know why that is.
I think I don't know. Maybe it's just that the movies got more relevant to you.
Oh, so I started going to the movies more?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've always loved the movies. Nah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think people always like stuff more when they're involved with it, you know?
Yeah. And also, we're just talking like big budget films. So we're not even talking like indie films.
Oh,
or
there's like a whole
there's a
mountain
whole
of movies.
subgenre of that. Yeah.
But these are just the top 10. Like more likely than not, everyone listening has watched every single one of these movies.
Also, these are just theater, so we didn't even most of these were either streamed later on in life or like rented or
all of
Redboxed. Yeah.
Redboxed. Like we didn't even talk about like non-theatrical released movies.
Do you know how much money comes out of Hollywood?
A lot.
Like a lot. Like we're talking like billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, I saw the Star Wars documentary on Disney Plus, and they were talking about how the budget for Star Wars was so like they couldn't afford it, and they were gonna pull the plug on that.
Yeah.
So just imagine if Fox were the guys at Fox were just like, "Yo, we can't pay you for this movie."
Yeah.
Then like if that would have never happened, billions and billions of dollars would have not been made.
Right.
And then
I
was gonna say Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas.
What's his face?
George Lucas.
George Lucas would have just probably been like a normal like director. He could have been like doing rap videos. No, I don't know. That's crazy though. But let's take a quick break. Dude. We want to go ahead and reset our camera here. For people watching at home, you already know how it goes. For everyone listening on the audio only platforms, just go ahead and hear this quick little. What do we call it? A beep? It's like a beep.
Little beep?
Little beep.
We call it a beep.
Ready? Should we import the beep in
right.
3,
2, 1.
Yo. You heard that beep?
That was a good ass beep.
That was a good ass. Yeah, like I wonder if we ever get flagged for that beep.
For that beep?
You know how many YouTubers use that beep?
Beep so hard.
Beep so hard, beepers want to beep us?
Welcome to the 1987 podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo.
All right, so
before we get into this musical I was gonna say musical nuisance. No.
Musical nuisance.
Musical category. Let's do a shower thought.
All right. Yeah.
Damn, your phone vibrates cool as fuck. No, it's like
it's all crazy.
Lightsabers. No.
You got Star Wars on the brain,
bro. I'm telling. I gotta watch that new movie so I could finally like that cap this whole Star Wars saga.
Be done with it.
Throw it out the window. Like I'm good.
You're good.
I'm not gonna go buy a Star Wars shirt, but like kind of want one.
That's what they all say right before they come out with shopping bags of it.
Dude, they're the $13.99 at Target.
There you go. See, you can
I
buy
wanted
a
to buy
Death Star one.
Ooh, the coolest. Yeah, actually, I saw one that was like a blueprint of how they built the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
There you go.
Yeah,
just buy it. Ball out.
Nah.
Yeah. So my shower thought for the day.
Yeah.
And I actually tagged you on this on Facebook earlier because like, oh, I know for damn sure I'm talking about this later.
No, we can't.
So to paint the picture, it's like a Christmas video, like someone's parents or like their aunt or like their sister, somebody's recording this kid. And it's got the text at the bottom explaining what's happening, and it's like, hey, this kid he's 18 years old and he's never owned a car before. And that's all it says. And he's opening this big ass box.
Yeah.
And so he opens that box, there's another box. He opens that box, there's another box, which I thought was hilarious, as I mentioned before, that I love doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. But eventually he gets to the last box, and it's like an AirPod, like a AirPods box.
This is super small.
Yeah. And he was excited. He's like, oh, cool, AirPods, you know? And then the text came back, and it says, oh, he thought he got AirPods. And I was like, oh, shit, so they're not AirPods.
So they tricked the fuck out of you, yeah.
And so he opens that up, and it's a key fob.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, all right. And then I remember back to what it said at the beginning. I was like, he's 18 years old, and he's never owned a car before. I was like, these motherfuckers. And so they then told the kid to go outside. He goes outside, looks down the street, and these motherfuckers bought him a whole ass car. Not even an old car. Like, this looked like a car fresh off the lot.
Yeah,
like a 2019 year-end clearance deal. Like, happy Honda days type shit.
No finance for the first 12 months. Yeah.
And I stopped watching the video after that. Because I was like, okay. All right. So this guy... put aside the fact that he got a car for Christmas.
Right.
Like, okay, fine. But what pissed me off the most is that text that said he's 18 years old and he's never owned a car. So, in that family, is it normal for people to own their first car before they're 18 years old?
Oh.
Because you wouldn't mention that if it wasn't, like, normal.
Yeah,
So does that mean, like, in this family, you get your driver's license at 16 and then your parents buy you a car?
Like, oh, here's a Hyundai.
Yeah, is that the natural progression of things here?
That's what they made it seem like.
Yeah, because they made it seem like this dude, he's been suffering. He's 18 already, and he still doesn't have a car.
Like, these motherfuckers get it at 16.
Yeah. So, like, it made it seem like 18 was late. Can you just even, like, wrap your head around the idea of on your 18th birthday or your 18th year Christmas?
Right.
You open your presents and you get a fucking car?
No, like, not at all.
I couldn't even wrap my head around that shit. Like,
actually, I would have been pissed that they weren't AirPods. Like, I would have been like so disappointed. Yeah.
But I couldn't comprehend the level of that shit. And what set me off even more is over the weekend not over the weekend, but Christmas, I saw exactly that, where somebody got a car as a Christmas present.
Oh, wow. Like someone you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know they're the second person in that family to get a car for Christmas.
God damn.
And I was just like, what the this is a thing. People buy people cars. Like, those commercials where you got the car in the driveway with the bow on it, it's not bullshit. People do that.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen that in real life. Like, I haven't seen anyone do that, but I guess that's a real thing. I just imagined you, like, you see it on your Facebook, you fucking turn off your phone all mad, and, like, you just look at your mom. No. First of all, how dare you?
How dare you? I don't know. It was like mind blowing to see, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That being said, if I'm in a position where I could get my kid a car on his 18th birthday and he's not a total shithead, probably gonna do it.
That was gonna be my question. Would you do that for your kid?
I would probably do it if they're not a piece of shit.
Would you do it? Okay, so here's what I would do. I would buy him a car, but I wouldn't make it as if, like, oh, here's a Christmas gift, because that's too easy. You know, like, I would make him, like, give me, like, the payments or something, like, work for it, but it's still his car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, make him pay for, like, the insurance. Okay. So I feel like those parents just buy it, and then it's like, oh, here, like, you didn't have to work for it.
Right. Here's this thing that takes you literally everywhere.
Yeah. But I don't know.
To the video's credit, I'm not sure if they did that. No, but I feel like if you're going through the whole spectacle of getting someone a car for Christmas, you're probably covering everything. Yeah. At least for like a year or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's tough. Like, maybe this is a badass kid that's done everything right his whole life, you know?
But that text at the beginning, though. He's 18 years old and he still hasn't owned a car.
Maybe he was in a coma from 14 to 17.
That doesn't change the fact that he's getting a car at 18.
They would have added that shit in the comment. Yeah, they would have. It would have been
they would have made it to make it more relatable.
Poor Timmy's been in a coma for the last 3 years.
What the fuck is he getting a car for then? He's been in a coma.
He doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit.
Yeah, how do you think he got in the coma in the first place? No, that's fucked up. That's weird, man. I don't know. I mean, if it would happen to me, I would not be mad though.
Right.
Yo, 27-year-old gets a car for the brand new car for the first time. Yo, honestly, I've never owned a brand new like year car. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that
always
too. Like,
it's always been like a used vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting a new car, I don't even know. But
I don't know. I feel like you got to buy it on your own though. You know, like if you're getting like a 2020, like you should be the one buying it.
Right.
But if you're 18, I guess you don't have money.
Also, if you're 18, what the fuck are you doing getting a car?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's going to college. Or I'm assuming he's going to college.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
he doesn't really need a car.
Maybe like from their parents' position, they like rationalizes like, oh, he needs a car to get to and from college or something. You don't need a 2019 car to do that.
Yeah, you're good with like 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That we're all talking shit.
That was
yo,
my shower thought for the day.
Yeah.
Like, fuck your success and happiness.
Fuck all that gift wrap you wasted. I guess this episode's coming out. We talked about it in the last podcast, right?
Yeah.
The whole you told me about your yam story.
Yep.
I decided to do that for my girlfriend this year.
Nice.
So I mean, this is like one like it's not her actual gift, but it's like a side gift.
Uh-huh.
So her favorite movie is The Evil Dead.
Okay.
1980 whatever, came out in like 1987. I found it in Blu-ray, so I bought it and I wrapped it. And as I was wrapping, I was like, huh. And I had a bunch of like Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I put it in the box.
Yep.
And I put it in another box. I put it in like 3 or 4 boxes.
Nice.
So now I have this big ass gift that looks like I bought her a fucking chinchilla coat.
Yeah.
Like sitting there, and I'm gonna give it to her in a couple of days. But
should have.
Yeah, you think she's gonna be upset that it's just a DVD?
You should have put some weights in there too, so it felt heavy.
Oh, you're right.
So I was just like, oh my god, what is it?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of weights and a DVD.
Yeah. Well, like in each box, I put tissue paper, so she can't see the next box.
So she's got to like go through it thinking that that's the final box.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah. So I took a page out of your book, but I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know if she's gonna be disappointed that it's just a DVD.
Hopefully, she'll enjoy the ride.
Oh, that's what I'm assuming. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. It's not a 2020 fucking Hyundai Sonata. No.
You just got the keys in there,
right? No AirPods. No.
But yeah, that was my shower thought for the week.
Good shit, man. Yeah. Fucking kids. No.
Clearly, I wasn't in the shower that time. I wasn't using my phone in the shower.
So. you gotta get that waterproof. Also, yo, did that video go viral?
I think so.
Yeah, so now he's the kid from the video that got the fucking...
Yeah, he's the fucking asshole from the video.
Well, now, like, in college, it's like, oh, yeah, your parents bought you everything, huh? Yeah, they got you that fucking car, you jerk. No.
I see, would you even try to be mean to him, or would you, like, try to be his friend because you know he's got cash?
Ooh. Nah, fuck that. I'll be mean to him. Nah.
All right.
Well, not mean, but, like, I'll be like, oh, yeah, like... I don't know. Well, yeah, because now it's like I'm already judging him before I even met him.
Yeah, so he could be a really cool dude. But that text at the beginning, man, I tried to rationalize this for so long in my head too.
Yeah, what if he's like a really nice guy? Like,
but the text,
he takes the bus every day to go help the elderly. Like,
no,
he needs that car, bro.
The text at the beginning, man, it made it sound like it was normal in that family to have a car before 18. So
yeah,
I can't.
Watch his sister. She actually got the AirPods.
No, we don't have a favorite. Mom, you got him a car. I got AirPods.
Go listen to your. They're like bogus ass AirPods. They're not even the Apple.
Go listen to your Raycons.
Go listen to your Apple ears. No,
just slices of apples.
Wow. Yeah. Speaking of Apple ears, let's dive into this music list real quick. So I'm really excited for it.
For sure. So I do have the top. So let me preference this. This is the Billboard Hot 100 year-end chart. So this one...
Year-end chart.
Yeah, so this one looks at the whole calendar year, and it ranks the songs on order based on how long they were number one, or how long they were on the chart.
Oh, okay.
So, like, a song might have been the number one in the nation for, like, a week, and then dropped off completely, so it's not even going to be on the list.
Okay, so it had to hold its place for a while.
Yeah, it had to have, like, its top whatever standing for a long period of time. Then
and what genres, or is it like a general like?
This is just a 100 top 100.
Oh, so it could be anything. It could be like country. It could
be... It could be everything.
Oh well, fuck my list. Let's just go ahead and dive into. All right.
Okay, so I got the top 25 for 2010, and then I have the same for 2019.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna rattle through it, and then there's a song that you want to go a little bit more in depth, or a song that reminds you of something. Tell me to stop, and we'll go into it.
Cool.
All right. You want me to? Oh, do you want me to start from number 1, or do you want me to start from 25?
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna start from number 1, and I was like, I should start backwards.
Yeah,
Build up the
25.
suspense a little bit. So 25 was a replay by Ayans.
The fuck is that? Nah.
I didn't know what it was, but it's that one song. The dude, he sounds like Jamaican. He's like, "Shawty's like a melody in my head."
Oh, Shawty, it's like a melody. And
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I was thinking Ponder Replay by Rihanna.
No.
Okay, yeah. Wait, we're doing 2010, right?
Yeah, this is 2010.
Okay. I was gonna say, God damn, that's an old ass song.
Damn, people are out here jamming,
Right?
But yeah, so that was 2010, number 25. Number 24 was "Not Afraid" by Eminem. 23 was "Billionaire," Bruno Mars and Travis McCoy.
Yo, that was a summer smash.
Was
that
it?
was good times with that song. All right.
You got any examples? You good? Just gonna leave it at that.
Just leave it at that.
All right. Number 22 was DJ Got Us Falling in Love, Usher featuring Pitbull.
Oh, okay.
21 is Empire State of Mind, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Number 20 was "I'ma Be" by the Black Eyed Peas. Number 19, Mike Posner, "Cooler Than Me." Number 18, "Just the Way You Are" by Bruno Mars. Number 17 was "Teenage Dream" by Katy Perry.
Yeah, these are all bangers. Like these are all
there's
like
a reason why these are the top
oh,
25.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm thinking like every time you like name a song, I'm thinking where I was when
Yeah.
it, like yeah. That's so crazy. Like the mind works that way. Yeah.
17 is "Telephone" by Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Number 15 is "Rude Boy" by Rihanna. 14 is "In My Head" by Jason Derulo, who, by the way, is in that Cats movie, which has gotten terrible ass reviews. I just remembered right now.
Yo, I saw that. And I was like, why would anybody go watch this? Like, this is horrible.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing all those terrible reviews made me more inclined to watch it.
Really?
I want to see if it really is that bad.
It looks horrible.
Because I knew it looked bad already, and I
Yeah.
wasn't interested. But now seeing that everyone else knows saying that it's bad, it makes me want to check it out.
Oh, all right.
Like, how bad is it that everyone thinks it's bad?
Yeah,
You
it
know?
has to be really bad.
Anyways, number 13, Young Money featuring Lloyd, "Bedrock," which to me perfectly personifies coming back from school in your car. Because like I feel like this was one of the top 5 songs that was played every
Yes.
drive back.
100%. This was, and it wasn't even the radio. Like that shit was on a burned CD that I had like in my car. Yeah, it reminds me of stuffing my like 5-passenger with like 8 or 9 people.
Yeah, and just making it sweat. No,
Oh, the worst.
yeah. So that's crazy when you think about it. Number 12 is "I Like It," Enrique Iglesias featuring Pitbull, which
It's a good song.
I remember this song a lot because the music video had 2 versions, or at least it had at least 2 versions that I know of. It probably had an international version, but it had a standard US version, and it had another version that had the cast from Jersey Shore in it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
For real? Damn. So
I
there was
just
like
blew your mind.
Yeah. I expected like a weird like I don't know like a rated M for mature version, but like wait, so they were in the video?
They
like
were
they
in
were
the video, like-
partying with Enrique Iglesias?
Yeah, like the whole plot of the video was they were trying to get these like VIP passes to get into the concert.
Oh shit, that's kind of badass.
And so like it was funny because they were all doing different things. Like if I remember correctly, Snooki, JWoww, and Sammy, they like seduced like one of the like
Bouncers or
one
whatever.
of the bouncers, and they got their passes that way.
Yeah.
Vinny and Pauly D, they pretended to be like sound equipment people.
That was what I was assuming.
And
yeah.
so like they were like
He's a DJ
moving boxes in, and that's how
Yeah.
they got in. Ronnie and Mike
beat up the guy in the front.
in the situation.
Right?
They like snuck in with like the extras for the music video.
Oh, that's stupid.
So like they were like
Yeah.
all like getting their makeup done and like getting wardrobed and shit.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. No.
And so
I gotta watch this video now.
and so eventually they all got in,
Yeah.
and or I think no, actually I think that's what they were trying to do, and then like somehow they all got caught.
Oh wow.
Because I remember there's a part where Snooki comes back with all the things, and she's like, "Look what I got!" And then they all go crazy, and then they all go party with Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, because now they have the passes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Snooki. No.
So fucking Snickers,
Right? Little fun size.
but
When she got punched in the face, bro.
you never punch a girl in the face.
She's all drunk trying to get on the beach.
Oh man, but
Yo, I would be down to binge watch Jersey Shore one day.
I was thinking about that earlier today when I was doing some of my research here.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, I gotta watch Jersey Shore again.
yeah, that's a good show.
Because like I know they were doing like the family vacation thing, but like I want to see them 10 years ago again.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I would be down for that.
I don't need to see them all married and with children.
All old.
Yeah,
yeah.
So moving on, number 11, Nothing on You, B.O.B. and Bruno Mars. Which the one side note that I had here is B.O.B. I feel is like the most hyped up rapper that came out and then just died immediately.
Bro, he had so much potential, man.
Like that, and that's what I hear from a lot of people that I bring this up with. Is like, yeah, he could have been really, really good.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happened. He just fell off the face of the earth.
I don't know if he like didn't want to go like the radio hit route because he had like 2 or 3 radio hits. But I've heard him like I watched an interview and I heard him like freestyle and he was good. Like he just didn't know. I think it was management that were trying to like commercialize him,
marketing.
Yeah, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah. So then to finish it off, getting into the top 10, Tayo Cruz featuring Ludacris, Break Your Heart. No, that one doesn't ring a bell.
That one doesn't.
All right.
That one doesn't trigger a memory.
Okay, cool. So this is the first one off the whole list that didn't trigger a memory.
Yeah.
There you go. Tayo Cruz again, number 9, Dynamite.
No, how does that go? No. Dynamite. No. All right. Anyway,
it escapes me right now.
Yeah.
Number 7, Lady Gaga, Bad Romance.
Great song.
Oh, sorry, that was number 8. Number 7 is Love the Way You Lie, Eminem and Rihanna.
Great song.
Number 6 is Airplanes, B.O.B. and Haley Williams.
That's a really good song.
Yeah. Number 5, Oh My God, Usher featuring Will.i.am. Number 4,
that prom. Yeah,
that prom song. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So in our prom we had underclassmen. Renee was one of them, and then our buddy Eric. Remember Eric, and he's like this little short guy. Like Baby Yoda, right? He was the Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda was at the prom, killing it.
Yo, he did his thing, man. Like I don't know that song in particular. I just remember like we were all dancing as a group, but Eric was like going off. Like, yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of Eric. Yeah, but he was the Baby Yoda of our group.
He was jamming.
Shout out to Eric.
Number 4, California Girls, Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg.
I was gonna say I like the video.
With all the frosting everywhere.
Yeah.
Which one thing about this song, and I've noticed it a lot with pop songs that have a verse with a rap artist. Some radio stations will cut out the rap portion of it for some reason.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot because the last time I heard California Girls, it just cut out Snoop Dogg completely.
What station was it? Do you know?
I didn't pay attention to it.
Like the mix or something.
But it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like even more recently, and I know it's not a rap song, but Billie Eilish, her Bad Guy song, they cut out the whole back portion of the song now for some reason, and they didn't used to before.
So now they just play where like that beat drops.
Yeah, they play where the beat drops, and then it's over. But that's not what they did before. I wonder if something changes or like a copyright issue happens or something. Because like for the first few months, they played the song all the way through.
Yeah.
But then now, recently, every time I hear it, they always cut it when the beat drops.
Yeah, that's weird. Shout out to Billie Eilish. I did not know she was not of age. Like, yo, I swear to God. Not to sound like a weirdo.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
Yo,
I just imagine you like you're over here like all talking her up, and then it's like, hey, bro, you know she's like 16, right?
Dude, when she came out, she was like 16.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Like, I thought she was like, because I saw her with like the Odd Future guys and like all these like rappers, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she has to be like older. no, man. And then like the other day she was on late night and then she's like, oh yeah, I just turned 18. And I was like, what the, like, yeah, that's what got R. Kelly in trouble right there.
Hey man, I'm gonna need to look through your search history.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, that's so weird. But and the fact that like that song was so creepy and weird.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be like a 16-year-old doing that.
All right, I guess.
No, shut up. No.
I guess
she should be on the top 25 list for 2019. I'm assuming
she is.
Yeah. We can skip her part.
So to round out the top 3 for 2010, "Hey Soul
Man.
Sister" by Train.
Okay, that's
"Need You Now" by Lady Antebellum, and number 1 is "TikTok" by Kesha.
yeah, nah.
So number 1,
I don't agree with that. No.
years later, that became a very critical part to life in college.
Oh God, you would play
Years
that
later,
fucking
like 3 years later,
if you would wake up feeling like P Diddy.
wake up feeling like P Diddy. I would grab my glasses. I'm out the door, fucking gonna hit the city. Before I leave, you know, I gotta brush my teeth
With a bottle of Jack.
Because when I'm gone for the night,
You ain't coming back.
See, why do you know it then?
What? Well, because I would play it every time I would go visit you in college. Okay, yeah.
See, but I
All
feel
right,
like
I guess yeah.
that was kind of
okay.
the point I was trying to make. Thankfully, it worked out.
Yeah.
That even though you weren't like, oh yeah, but that song was clearly number 1 because you knew the lyrics from a song that's almost 10 years old that you didn't even like.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that song. That's crazy. It's crazy how like after so many years you can still remember lyrics. You know,
I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool to listen to a song that you haven't heard in like 5 years, 10 years or something, but like you know the words.
You know, yeah, it just comes back. It's like riding a bike.
It just comes back to you.
That's crazy. Shout out to Billie Eilish.
You're just trying to Drake her.
Oh, Drake was trying to Drake her. No.
What? Yeah. Drake's people. That's what it's called, draking.
So before we get into 2019, I want to give an honorary mention to Drake. I know he's going to be all over the 2019 list, but in my notes that I lost, I had a whole thing on Drake. This guy, okay, so if you remember clearly, he came out 2009, 2010, right? Remember that Bedrock song? He was on there, but it's like Drake, like not Drake that we know now. It's like Drake has like middle verse Drake, you know?
Yeah.
So he wasn't carrying the team. He wasn't like
he was just
superstar
we got this
Drake.
guy named Drake on our team.
It's so crazy that he remained so relevant in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, like B.O.B. and like people that you've mentioned, like will.i.am.
Yeah.
Like none of them have stayed consistently on top like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? but it's so weird that like not trying to like sound like a fangirl or anything, but like I would get shit for listening to Drake 24/7 back in 2010.
Yeah.
Like my friends would make fun of me and they would be like, "Yo, why are you listening to this guy? Like this guy like raps for girls." Like, you know, like, and now he's fucking Drake. Like he's
the
like
dude.
the Beatles. Yeah. It's so crazy. And it's so crazy to see that progression within the last 10 years because like every time a Drake album would come out, it's like, well, yeah, I would get it, but like I would never think that it's just gonna keep going up. Like, you know, eventually like you plateau as an artist or like you fall off or you just become legendary like Kanye and Jay-Z. But like Drake was like the Jay-Z. Drake.
The way he said it just reminded me.
Drake. But like, yo, he really is like the Jay-Z of our generation. Because for me, Jay-Z is like, I like Magna Carta, Holy Grail. Like Jay-Z, I saw like the end, not the end, but like I didn't catch the whole thing. And with Drake, it's like, yo, from beginning to the mixtape to whatever album he's on now.
He's like your LeBron.
He's the LeBron. Yeah, exactly. That's a great comparison. So shout out to Drake. I want to give him an honorary mention because he is like killing it for the last decade. So
yeah, that's Drake was up there. He was my split decision for most influential artist of the decade. Yeah, because of the same reason that you mentioned. Like, I never realized it until I like started looking at it. I was like, oh, Drake has made like a top 10 song every year for the last 10 years. Yeah. And like all these songs that he's in and like all this shit
And if it's not like top 10, he's remained on the top 100.
Yeah, like
I think throughout all 10 years.
Yeah, he's on the radar every year.
Yeah,
and he's constantly doing shit.
that's so crazy.
But yeah, he was my split decision. He was tied with Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Because same thing. Taylor Swift has been in the top 10 every year. Every time that she drops an album, she gets more and more popular.
yeah,
So for the same reasons for Drake, like Taylor Swift has done the same shit.
that's so crazy.
And it's
You think that's difficult as an artist? It's like, yo, I gotta beat my last album.
I feel like for Drake, that was probably harder. Because Taylor Swift started the decade as a country artist.
What is she now considered? Pop?
Now she's a pop artist.
Okay.
So I feel like that within itself is easy. Because there's less people that listen to country.
Mm-hmm.
So by going down and becoming a pop artist, all of a sudden you're reaching a whole bunch of more people that wouldn't be listening to the country artist Taylor Swift, you know?
That's true. Also, like I mentioned before, I was watching that 2-hour interview with Rap Radar, and he mentions that his sound didn't stay the same throughout the last 10 years. Like, if you think about it, like if you think about his singles, right? Like, Best I Ever Had, he was still singing, he was still doing that whole thing. But then, like, I don't know, fucking Hotline Bling, right? He's singing more, but it's less rap. But then it's like started from the bottom, now we're here, like that's more rap. But then you got like One Dance that sounds like Jamaican music, you know? Like there were so many different sounds that he adapted and people just liked it.
Yeah, he just
it's weird.
switches it up and popularizes shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. All right. So that was Drake. No. Drake. And he was a meme.
And give it up for Soulja Boy.
Well, fuck Soulja Boy, but like, but no, dude, Drake was even like a popular meme. Like when the fucking
the
Hotline Bling meme was,
where he's
was
like,
a
he
good
doesn't
one.
want it, and then he wants the other one.
Or when the video where he's playing tennis.
Yeah. He was all over the place.
Yeah,
but,
good shit.
All right, let's do these top 25 for 2019.
I'm ready. Bring it.
All right. Number 25. J. Cole, Middle Child.
All right.
Number 24, Suge by Da Baby.
The baby.
I have no idea who that is.
The guy with like Kirk and like the smile.
It's not gonna help. Like
The Baby.
I saw that and I was like, I could look this up, but I'm just not gonna look it up.
Okay. Shout out to Jesus Montero who was on the show a couple of episodes
The Baby.
ago.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's him. No, he was filming at the United Center and the baby was performing. He got some really good photos.
Nice. Yeah, check that out.
Renee, yeah, go ahead and still don't know who it is. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know who the baby is, but he was performing at the United Center, so he's got to be big.
Yeah.
And he had the number 24 song of the year. So number 24, man. 23, Sweet by Psycho by Ava Max. I don't know who the artist is, but I know the song because it's been on the radio for fucking ever.
I feel like it's just one of those I have to listen to.
Yeah, you probably if you hear it, you'll know. And the song doesn't make any sense to me.
Should we sing it?
It's still popular.
You want to sing it?
No, not really.
All right,
I thought about it too. Number 22, Girls Like You, Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B.
No. Yeah, I don't know the song. No.
He's like,
I was trying to like think of it. Drake. No.
Girls Like You, I said that one. Number 21, No Guidance, Chris Brown featuring Drake.
Wow, that made it.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Better is number 20 by Khaled, which I didn't even know for the longest time. I didn't know Khaled was a different person from DJ Khaled. I thought he just got tired of putting DJ in front of everything, so he just went by Khaled.
I'm going to sing now. I ain't producing no more.
No, see, in my head, I thought he produced and like made the beat and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why they would always say like, "Oh, by Khaled." Because one of those things like Calvin Harris, you know, when he makes a song, they say it's a Calvin Harris song, even though all he does is make the beat and then he has like the Weeknd sing on it. You know, they never say it's the Weeknd song. It's Calvin Harris.
It's Calvin Harris. Yeah.
If anything, it's Calvin Harris featuring the Weeknd.
But no, there's two different guys.
Yeah,
dude.
there's two different guys. Vastly different from each other.
Yeah, they're really different from each other.
For the longest time, I thought it was just DJ Khaled, but he dropped the DJ part.
Yeah.
Because like I thought, like, oh, he's like producing now and doing all this shit, so he's not just a DJ,
right?
You know.
Also, I know we talked about Drake, but DJ Khaled, like that's another relevant as person in the industry.
That's true.
Like if you think about when We Taking Over came out to now, it's like this motherfucker's still
that
up
was
there.
2012 or 2011.
Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, so
Man, one day there'll be a year where we're not hearing DJ Khaled scream his name
another one,
and then say I'm the best or we the best.
we. I can't say it. No.
I'm not ready for that day emotionally.
Yo, remember?
Yeah.
Well, like for real, like if you heard, see now it's like I don't really like his songs, but if back then when like you would hear like DJ Khaled and like you knew it was gonna be a banger, like and then T-Pain was on there and Ludacris and like Ace Hood and
I feel like that's what got him to blow up.
Rick Ross.
Somehow he was able to get all these different artists together on a song.
Like the remix, I would kill for the remixes.
Like, never mind. I never even heard the original.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I just want the remix.
Yo, can you get T-Pain on this and make it a banger? Yeah, thanks. No.
Well, do you want T-Pain on the original? No. Just you do the original, do whatever you want. But when it comes to the remix,
don't make the video unless it's the remix. No.
Right? And then, like that's how good the remixes were. Like the videos would be for the remix, not even the original song.
Yeah, for real.
Shit, DJ Khaled, what up?
Also, they need to start remixing more. That kind of
it kind of died down.
Kind of died down, but that was such a cool like different like mix to it.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
No.
I feel like it's like a relic of its time, if you will. Because before music moved slower, so you had time to like drop a single like "I'm in Love with a Stripper" by T-Pain. Right. Like that song was huge for like 6 months. And then the remix dropped.
So it extends it for another 3 months.
Yeah. But now, if you were to wait 6 songs to release a remix of something, nobody even fucking remembers the original song anymore.
No,
like, it's gone.
It sounds familiar. No.
Yeah, Yeah. It's like, oh, wasn't there a song like this before?
Yeah, you're right.
Because now, like, artists can just drop a track. They could finish recording it and just upload it to YouTube, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's so quicker now.
So 19 is Shallow. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
You want to sing it? We're going to sing one of these, so you got to pick the right one.
Well, I don't know Shallow, so it's probably a good one to skip. Going Bad, Meek Mill featuring Drake, which I don't think I've ever heard this one either. Do you know what this one is?
Yeah. You want to sing it? No.
Number 17 is East Side by Benny Blanco, Halsey, and Khaled. Which, again, at this point, I still thought Khaled was DJ Khaled.
Like, man, this guy's been busy all year.
That's what I thought. It was like, oh, he stopped yelling his name out in the tracks, but like, I'm glad. God. Yeah, I'm glad he stopped doing that shit.
Wow.
Number 16 is I Don't Care, Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. 15 is Señorita, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Okay.
14 is Dancing with a Stranger, Sam Smith and Normami. 13 is Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
Oh, really? That's 13? I thought it was going to be higher.
I thought it was going to be way higher. Yeah. But turns out it's 13th.
Okay.
Thank God.
Well, she is 100% that bitch.
Sorry, that female dog. No.
Right? But yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Also, I thought it was really crazy how Lizzo's song that actually came out this year was lower than her 2 older songs that are popular. And I forget which one is which, because there's Truth Hurts.
And there's that Juice one.
There's Juice. Oh, Juice is the one that was actually from this year. So Truth Hurts and the other one.
Yeah.
Those were actually released back in 2016.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're actually pretty old. They just recently caught fire.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Imagine giving up on it. It's like, I put it out, but it didn't.
Right, it didn't do anything. And then 3 years later, people love to say that they're 100% that dog.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people like use it in like their TikToks, and then like it just blows up, or like their Vines or whatever. Yeah,
after the fact. But,
right.
Lizzo, Thank You Next is 12 by Ariana Grande. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, which is actually a song I wanted to talk about a couple weeks ago and I forgot to bring it up. Not because of the actual song, but one of the dudes who's running to get like in a position to get elected for president.
Was in that music video?
Mayor Pete something, but he's currently a mayor of some town and his name's Pete.
Okay.
And he has a dance that goes to the High Hopes song, and it is the most hilarious thing in the fucking world.
I gotta look that up.
I gotta show you after we're done here.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'm trying to think if I know
ridiculous.
that song so I can put it together.
Where was I? Okay. Number 10 is Sucker by the Jonas Brothers. Number 9 is Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. Number 8 is Talk by Khaled, aka DJ Khaled.
Yeah, no.
So this Khaled guy has really been killing
He's been
the
on
game
it.
this
Yeah,
year.
he's in it.
This is what I immediately took away once I realized that Khaled was not DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy's really putting in work.
And he's young as fuck too. I think he's like 19, 20.
Oh, so he's of age.
Well, look, I mean, you know, if he has a song talking about send me your location, then yeah, he should be. Yeah.
Number 7. Oh, that's kind of funny. Number 7 is 7 Rings by Ariana Grande.
Huh.
Number 6 is Happier by Marshmello and Bastille. 5 is Wow by Post Malone, which I actually don't know which one that is.
Wow.
I'm sorry. No.
No, I thought that's what it was.
Number 4 is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Number 3 is Without Me, Halsey.
Eminem? No. that's always gonna be Eminem. No.
Okay, sure.
Come on, Halsey, what are you doing?
Sunflower, Post Malone, and
That's number
Shaw
2?
Lee. Yeah,
Oh, bro.
number 2.
Whoa, wait, hold on. What did?
Shaw Lee?
What?
Isn't that it? How do you pronounce it?
Say it again.
No. How do you say it?
Sway Lee.
Sway?
Is it? Yeah.
That's an E. What?
Wait, how do you spell it? Let me see.
It's spelled SWAE.
Yeah, Sway.
Shaw.
Ja.
And number 1 is Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. So comparing the two lists, what's your biggest takeaway?
Man. My biggest takeaway is that I don't know. I feel like, again, the speed of music now is so crazy. I didn't know. I knew more of the songs in 2010 than I did now. Like,
Okay.
most of these songs, I was like, I don't know them.
Right.
But in 2010, it was like,
Yes.
you know, and that's because back in 2010, it went through a whole cycle of, okay, I'm gonna make this song. I can't just put it out by myself, so I need somebody to play it for me. I'm gonna take it to the radio.
Yeah.
If it hits, it hits. It becomes this big thing. But now it's like, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna make this. Put it up by myself. Hopefully it
See
hits.
what happens.
Yeah, and then like Old Town Road, dude, this guy was
fucking
nobody.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like a fucking kid on the internet, you know. Compared to who was number 1 in Kesha, like,
Yeah, Kesha.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's a product of a whole organization backing up your music.
Yeah.
Compared to somebody uploading it to YouTube, like that's
Right.
so crazy.
Yeah, especially because like I know Old Town Road, he was playing fucking Red Dead Redemption,
Yeah.
and it was like, I'm gonna make a song about this.
Exactly. And Kesha has like fucking Pitbull and like,
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
got
like,
all this marketing and power behind her.
yeah, like fucking, you know how much Jack Daniels paid her to make that song? Nah.
You know how much it costs to get P Diddy to say "What up, girl"
In the morning? Nah.
in the morning?
You know what I'm
it had to be
saying?
in the morning.
Yeah, but like, you know, that's crazy. So I think in 10 years to see that progression, it's like, damn, what's going to happen in 2030? You know?
Yeah, and I think one thing that I did want to mention is maybe more of these songs on the 2019 list, because most of these songs I didn't know either, really.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe 4 years from now, if we read through that same list, you'll have more memories. Because like just because you remember every song from 2010 or you have a memory associated with it doesn't mean it happened in 2010. You know?
No, I feel like it does.
Well, no, because like Kesha, TikTok, the number
Oh,
one song.
that one was yours. Was
I
like a
didn't
couple years
listen.
ago.
I didn't really listen to that song until like 3 years after the fact.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like, give them a couple more years to like.
Yeah, and it might
sit
find
with
a
us.
spot in your life.
Yeah, nah.
Whereas
No.
now, like those songs, you're looking back at them with 9 years of potential time that you could have listened to them.
Yeah.
So you've had more stuff that happened in your life where they could have been applicable. As
Or-
opposed to some of these, they might have come out like yesterday for all I know.
Or is it that in 2010 we were relying more on radio and different public platforms as opposed to picking what we want to listen to in our pocket?
I think that plays into it a lot too.
Yeah.
Especially because like what you were saying, like it was more of a process. Like how you mentioned you had a burnt CD that had Bedrock on it.
Yeah.
You had to go through, download those songs somewhere. Like, internet was slow, so you probably had to really want to download them.
So I have 10 songs that I'm gonna listen to every day after school.
And so, like, you had to buy a CD, you had to burn the CD on it. So, like, it was more of a process as opposed to taking out your phone and hitting play.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why the songs stick with you more, because you really had to like them to put them on a phone or something.
Yeah.
So put them on, like, on your phone or on a CD or something, you know?
Right.
But
and now it's like Spotify, millions and millions of songs.
Yeah, like you could just throw out a song. You could listen to a song and throw it out if you don't like it.
Right. That's crazy. And again, that's only in a matter of 10 years. So
just here's the 10 more. No.
Wow.
Yeah, so other than that, I do have some other stuff to get into, but there's a game that I came up with that I want to run you through.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm down for that.
And so this game
What do I win? Your hydro flask?
You do.
Nice.
This game, we've called it many names. Today we're gonna call it Chicken or the Egg.
Chicken or the egg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. Okay.
As in, what came first?
Yeah. I thought we were ordering some food. No.
So do you want chicken or egg?
I'm leaning toward egg. No.
So I got
egg.
I got 10 this or that questions.
Ooh.
And you're gonna tell me which happened first or which happened second. I'll tell you depending on the question. All right.
Okay.
So
no, hold on. I have a question. Is this throughout the 10 years?
Throughout the 10 years.
Not just 2010.
Nope. Throughout the 10 years.
Damn.
All right.
And this is music related, or is it
just general related? But they were all pretty big things. So I'm not like asking you when did episode 7, season 6 of Mad Men come out. You know?
Oh, that's easy. Fox. No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, and play along at home. Leave a comment or message the Facebook group or Facebook page, depending on where you're watching or listening. See how many you get right.
Yeah.
So this is the chicken or the egg. Question 1. What happened first? The left shark stole the show at the Super Bowl, or The Force Awakens came out?
Let's see. Force Awakens was maybe 2017.
And the funny part is we talked about when The Force Awakens came out.
2015. So Left Shark had to be February, then December after. So Force Awakens came first.
Out. Force Awakens came first?
Yes.
It did.
Yes.
Not come first.
Are you serious?
It did not. Left Shark happened February 1st of 2015, and then that December Force Awakens came out.
I was banking on like February of 2016.
Yeah. You were close though.
Okay. Damn.
All right.
Yeah, I had my months right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You had your months right. So that's one wrong.
Oh, fuck.
You need at least half to pass.
All
right. So what happened first? How I Met Your Mother ended, or John Wick came out? The first movie, the first John Wick.
Damn, let's see. Keanu Reeves, he divided by 3. Carry the 1. Subtract Barney.
Subtract the Barney.
I want to say John Wick came out before How I Met Your Mother. No, because it was still 2008. All right, How I Met Your Mother ended before John Wick came out.
All right, final answer?
Yes.
True. Nice. You are right. So How I Met Your Mother had its season finale on March 31st of 2014.
Okay.
John Wick came out later that year in October 24th.
Oh, nice. I don't know where 2008 came from. I
don't know. I was like, I
was trying to think of when we used to binge it,
yeah.
but I wasn't sure if it was like still on air. Okay.
All right, number 3. What happened first? Party Rock Anthem came out, or Snapchat started?
Ooh. All right. Shout out to our friend Raquel that was on the show maybe like 5 or 6 episodes ago. She was a big
Party Rock Anthem?
Party Rock. What were they called? The LMFAOs.
Yeah.
She was huge on them, but she also was the one that introduced me to Snapchat and made my Snapchat for me.
Okay.
So now it's like, fuck.
So what happened
was she
first?
doing?
The chicken or the egg?
I'm gonna go with Party Rock Anthem came out before Snapchat because I would have seen her Snapchats if she went to the concert.
All right. That is correct.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm killing it with these memories right now.
All right. What? Oh, hold on. I got to read this one. Okay. We'll go. What happened second?
Oh.
So what happened last? Breaking Bad ended or Allen Iverson retired?
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think of who he last played with because he did go back to Philly because he was with the Nuggets.
I'm missing a whole other team in there.
Am I?
Yep.
Who?
Played with Detroit for a while.
Did he? He pulled a Derrick Rose?
Detroit's
He played
where you
with
go.
Detroit?
Yeah, man.
No way. This is like post Chauncey Billups Detroit, right?
This is post Chauncey Billups Detroit.
Oh man. Okay, so I want to say AI retired first, so Breaking Bad ended second.
Excuse me. Wrong. So
Damn.
Breaking Bad ended September 29th, 2013, and
Okay.
Allen Iverson retired at the end of the 2013-2014 season. So he retired like in May of that year.
Oh, and then Breaking Bad ended
Before, yeah.
before
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Damn. I would never put those two together in
They're
the same.
just so different, right?
They're super different. What
By
the
the way,
hell?
Chauncey Billups retired in 2014. I looked that one up as a side thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
was planning on using it. But
Yeah.
I didn't.
So I was close.
You were
'cause
close.
yeah.
So what happened first? Gundam Style came out, or GTA 5 came out.
Oh, no. Gangnam Style came out before GTA 5.
All right.
100%. I will bet this house.
All right. Well,
Nah.
give me the keys. No.
Wow. For real?
Do you want to take a guess at when GTA 5 came out?
GTA 5 came out 2000. It's been out for more than 3 years now. It had to come out in 2016. GTA 5, that's the guy with the Russian. Because GTA 4 was the black guy.
GTA 4 is the Russian.
Oh shit! Well, what's GTA 5? It's funny because I have the game.
Yeah.
GTA, which one was the black guy?
GTA 5 is the one where you play as Franklin, Michael, and Trevor. So the black guy, the old dude with money, and the old like.
Oh,
hillbilly-looking
you
dude.
know what I'm thinking of?
No.
San Andreas.
Oh no, that came out
That's
way
like
before.
the other black guy.
Yeah,
Oh, that's super old.
yeah. So it's not that one.
Oh, that just
So
threw
I
off
guess
my
I'll
whole
I'll help
timeline.
you out. You were right.
No, hold on. Oh, wait, I was right?
You were right that Gangnam Style came out first though.
Oh, okay. So Gangnam Style came out in 2014,
2012.
2012, because if you take out 2 years that I was in a coma, I
Okay.
don't really remember those years.
The coma years we
The
call
coma
them.
years, yeah. Yo, that's crazy. 2012? So that's right when, like, YouTube, because YouTube came out in what, 2009?
You don't even want to play this game, Trado.
YouTube came out in 2009,
It was before 2009, I think. It
2006,
was like 2003 or something.
2004.
Okay.
Nah. Charlie bit my finger. Nah.
One of the top videos on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
So GTA 5 actually came out September 17th, 2013.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, huh?
2013?
2013.
No way.
Yeah.
So that's the last GTA that's been out
Yep.
for 6 years?
Yes.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Yep.
What are they doing?
Well, they made Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, I didn't play that.
Well, that's your fault. All right. So, what happened second? What happened last? Jersey Shore ended, the original Jersey Shore show, or Instagram launched?
I want to say,
Damn, you're thinking.
yeah, I'm trying to think of when I first posted my first post on Instagram. And it had to be like 2000.
Was it a picture of Jersey Shore?
It was Paulie in a fucking V-neck. No, okay, so that was like 2011, 2010. 2010 Instagram wasn't popping because, or maybe I just didn't have a smartphone. All right, fuck it. I want
All
to
right.
say Instagram came out after Jersey Shore ended.
All right.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes.
All right. You were wrong.
Oh, damn
So Instagram launched October 6th, 2010.
Ah,
The last episode of Jersey Shore was December 20th, 2012.
oh wow,
Yeah, it's crazy. No.
really? Damn, that feels like such a long time ago. Like,
Yep.
yo, who is this guy?
All right. I wrote this one wrong.
Yeah, see, there you go. Nah,
Damn.
so I'm right by default.
Shit. No, hold on. Let me try to finesse this real quick.
All right, bet. No.
No, I can't. I can't finesse this.
All right, so if the chicken ate the egg, who comes out second? No.
All right. What this one will probably be easy because I messed up the dates.
All right.
So what happened first? The Walking Dead started,
AMC.
or yes, that's not the question though. Or The Office ended. Your smile just disappeared.
Yo, man. Okay, so The Office ended in 2008.
All right.
And Walking Dead didn't start till maybe 2009. So yeah, Walking Dead ended after The Office came out.
You mean The Walking Dead started after The Office ended?
Yes.
Okay. You said that so wrong.
I know. Well, you wrote it wrong, so you're confusing me.
That's
Nah,
true.
I didn't even.
That's true. All right, so you're wrong.
Oh,
The Walking Dead started October 31st, 2010. The Office ended May 16, 2013.
The Office ended
Take your time.
2013. No.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. I thought it was like 2008.
The more you know.
Well, I didn't have cable back then, so
I
that was on NBC.
I think you'll like this one. So, what happened first? Steve Nash retired, or The Amazing Spider-Man came out? This is the one with Andrew Garfield.
Yo, these have nothing to do with one another.
They don't.
That's the most difficult thing.
So what happened, Treto?
Okay, I'm trying to think of where Steve Nash retired. He didn't retire with the Suns, did he?
He did not.
No, he retired with the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks is wrong.
Ah, God damn it.
I can tell you where he retired. if
Sure,
that
yeah,
helps.
that helps.
He retired with the LA Lakers.
Oh yeah, because he was with Kobe, and then Dwight Howard was with Orlando. Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
What was the question?
What happened first? Steve Nash retired, or The Amazing Spider-Man came out?
Oh, Steve Nash. The Amazing Spider-Man came out first.
First?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Final answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so Amazing Spider-Man came out July 3rd, 2012. Steve Nash retired in 2014.
Oh damn, dude, that's crazy. I didn't even.
All right, so we're
Dude,
down.
I'm thinking like Amazing Spider-Man came out in 2006.
All right, so we're down to the last two here.
Oh,
and
jeez.
You
All
need
right.
these. You
All
need
right,
them. All right.
I got this.
So, what happened first? Gay marriage was legalized by the Supreme Court, or Vine launched?
Oh man, yo, that Vine launched before gay marriage for sure.
Final answer?
Yes.
All right. You're correct.
Oh, nice.
Vine launched on January 24th, 2013. Gay marriage was allowed by the Supreme Court on
2015?
Yep, 2015,
Yeah.
June 26th.
Nice. Okay.
All right,
I
last
don't know why
one.
that one was so easy like that.
Yeah, I thought that was going to stump you.
No.
All right, last one. And this one, if I did my numbers correctly in my head, is for all the marbles.
All right, bet.
So what happened first? Uber launched outside of San Francisco for the first time, or Venmo started?
Damn. You know what, man? I never used Venmo
Never been to Uber
ever.
driver?
And I've never been to Uber driver. Has never been to Uber driver. That's so crazy. Let's see. Well, okay, so the first time I got into Uber, I paid my buddy, but I used Zelle. Nah.
Okay. I'm just killing you with these, man.
Yeah, dude, because Uber was before Lyft.
It
But you're
was.
right. It did originate in San Francisco.
Yeah, so I'm saying the first time that it wasn't in San Francisco.
And it had to be...
I could tell you what city it was if you want. I don't know if that helps at all.
What city was it?
It was in New York.
New York. Yeah.
So it went San Francisco, New York, and then
it
I'll
just-
give you a little bit more help. It went San Francisco, New York, Chicago.
Ooh.
Those were the first 3 cities.
So we got it third.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. All right, I want to say 2000.
Well, you just gotta tell me what started first.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I think like if I know the year, it's gonna help. All right, screw it. Venmo before Uber.
Final answer?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. You're not wrong. I mean, you are wrong.
Ah,
So-
bro, buzzkill. You are not the father.
In 2011 was the year that Uber went to New York and Chicago,
Okay.
and Venmo started in 2012.
Ah, damn it.
So that was chicken or the egg.
That was hard as fuck.
I tried to throw a whole bunch of stuff in there. Like I tried to throw in like movies and like
That was super hard.
like everything
that
that I
was-
could find.
That was cool, man. The whole Steve Nash thing was cool too. That's so random. Those are the most random facts. That's like, you know that show Taxi Cab?
Yeah,
This is like you would never think you're gonna need that.
but
That's
here you
so
are.
cool.
You needed it. But yeah, I tried to throw a whole bunch of stuff in there. Hopefully that like some of these questions will jog memories for people. Like,
Mhm.
because even as I was looking this up, it was just so much stuff that you just forget that
Yeah.
happened in this decade. But I think so. Again, that was the chicken or the egg.
Nice. Before we wrap it up, what was your favorite memory of the decade?
So
Oh, geez, you got it written down.
I did. So I don't know
Oh,
if
you did?
I don't know if you actually listed out that top 5 like memorable things for your decade.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
didn't.
Do
No.
you remember any of them?
No.
Dang. So I did write it down.
For context, I lost my notes as I was coming to fucking
Somehow I just forgot them because this man wrote his notes on a piece of paper instead of writing it.
What is this? 2008?
Yeah. What is this? Instead
All
of
right.
writing them on a phone. So I guess you wanna take a quick break and then we'll break into these and then hopefully that'll remind you about your stuff.
I'm trying to think. I put it in my book bag. No. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's take a quick break and then. Yeah. We're doing 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
right.
We'll be right back, guys. Hear this buzzer on the count of 2. No.
2?
Yes.
Cool.
Yo. No. Welcome back, guys. Top 5 memorable moments of the decade. There's so many. You know how many moments there are in the decade? Nah.
A lot.
Literally, this morning could have been memorable. Nah.
And it was. Let me tell you. So I saw this thing on Facebook. This kid, 18 years old, got a car.
Wow, what a jerk. Nah. He should have gotten AirPods. Nah.
God.
Yeah, man. So I guess damn. I don't know. I don't even know where to start.
Yes.
Should we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, let's go top to bottom, I guess.
All right, for sure.
Although it doesn't help because I made my list in no particular order.
No. Oh, okay.
All right,
So we'll just fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll start. Number 1, obviously, it has to be Vines. Like Vine was like my top thing for the decade. The
Nice.
amount of time that I've spent watching these 6-second videos is a real testament.
Yeah.
Because like I know back when I was in college, this is what we would do like for a whole night. Like we would start watching Vines like when we got back from practice and we were eating. So let's say like 9:00,
Right.
and we would keep watching them until like 1, 2 a.m.
Jesus.
And
Just
like
nonstop.
this was like a daily, like weekly thing. So it was like 5 hours of Vines. Let's say three days a week, 15 hours of Vines.
Yeah.
Together, in like as a house.
Damn.
And like on top of that was like all the Vines that I would watch on my own, all the Vines that like they would watch on their own.
Yeah.
So like we would watch like let's say 17 hours of Vine
Right.
on average for like a year.
Damn.
So like Vine has to be my number 1.
That's
Like,
crazy.
There's no debating it.
All right. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy when I think about it. Like that much time of my life I've spent watching these 6
I'm trying to think
videos.
of how much time I spent watching Vines, but they're probably not going to compare to that.
Well, and it helps that I had like specific situations to
Yeah.
like get some time estimates because I know we would come back from practice, we would take showers, we would eat,
Right.
and then we would just be on the couch and throw on Vines.
Right. Damn, that's crazy. All right. Well, my memorable moment of the decade. would have to be the Chance the Rapper concert at the United Center.
Damn. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Just because from 2012, 2011 to now, just seeing him grow, and it's like, and I probably said this before on the podcast, but just seeing someone perform at little venues,
Yeah.
literally less than 100 people, to like it's literally
Selling
$10
at the
to get
United
in.
Center. Yeah.
To selling at the United Center is amazing, and it happened like right here in our city, you know. So it wasn't like I see Drake from afar and like I've heard him throughout the years, but no, it's like this kid from Chicago is now selling out the United Center.
Right, because you're not going to Toronto and checking out whatever small hole in the wall show Drake had.
Yeah, and it's literally here, and it wasn't even just Chance; it was like his friends also like progressed. Yeah. So that was really cool. I think that was a memorable moment that I had to go see, and he ended up canceling that tour. So like the Chicago show was like the only one that really happened. Yeah.
So it just worked out beautifully.
It was perfect. Yeah.
Damn. All right, I like that one. I feel a little bad because all of mine are like internet shit, but
no, I mean
these were all
mine are
like
gonna be internet shit too.
Key points throughout this decade. So to switch it up a little bit, but not really. Number 3 on my list is a certain gorilla from the Cincinnati Zoo. My boy Harambe.
Why was that a memorable moment?
Well, because he was Harambe, man. Because that happened. I wrote it down in I think it was 2016.
Yeah,
when it happened, or maybe 2015. But I feel like from when Harambe died forward, the world became a completely different place. And not even as a joke. Like it legit 20 now compared to like 2014 is completely different.
The internet.
Like the internet and like the way that we communicate with each other and like all these apps that happen and like the accessibility of your house and like having like the Google Assistant and like the smart homes and all this.
Right.
It's just completely different. And if I had to pick one moment in time where it changed,
that was the
moment.
That was the turning point.
Because I feel not even like social wise. Like memes changed, like Vine was on its way out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So like all these things on the internet culture just shifted.
You know what's funny? Like you're right, because I don't remember a time where the internet didn't have memes.
Right.
And it's so weird to say because like a lot of people remember when we didn't even have internet. But like I don't remember what Facebook was like before the memes.
When it was just your friends sharing their statuses?
Like that must have been so fucking dry and boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then GIFs or GIFs. Yeah. What do you call them?
I call them GIFs.
Okay, GIFs.
I've heard it both ways.
It's like, when do you see a G sound like a J? Yeah. Yeah, like GIFs. Like, dude, now when we talk, it's like we send GIFs to one another. Like, when did that even start?
It started after Harambe died.
Yo, that's crazy.
And like I could be completely wrong. Like somebody might like dissect it and be like, no, it actually happened on this day.
Yeah.
But for me personally, that's if I had to point to a moment and like this is when from this point forward it was okay to talk to people completely in GIFs.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even have to
say
normal words.
Yeah.
But before Harambe was around, man, before Harambe left.
Yo, that's so wild. That's crazy.
And he was like national news too. So like
yeah.
I feel like everyone is aware of that date. So like if I say like, oh, the Cincinnati Zoo when they shot Harambe, everyone more or less knows what I'm talking about.
They know more of that than they did the fucking
than Richard Jewell in the fucking 96 fucking Olympics in Atlanta.
Like, where were you when the bombing happened in Atlanta? I don't know. Where the fuck were you?
Bombing?
What bombing?
What the fuck is in Atlanta?
Is everyone all right?
What'd you call me?
Wow. The Migos? No, are they cool? No. You good? No. See?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. Harambe definitely was a memorable moment in the decade.
It was a turning point.
Well, shit. I feel like a lot of mine are music related, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Turning point in the decade for me, probably the last time I saw Mac Miller in concert.
Oof, that was a good
one. Yeah, for sure. It was in New York. It was 2016. but it was so like normal to see him that I didn't think that was gonna be the last time I would ever see him in concert.
Thought he'd always be around.
Yeah, like okay, so maybe a year before that, I saw him in Omaha, Nebraska. I went to a concert down there that Kid Cudi was headlining, and Mac Miller was there during the day. So I saw him front row. It was amazing. But again, it was so normal to see him in concert because I've seen him multiple times.
Oh, Mac Miller.
So then New York happens. We're there to see Kanye West. Day one of day two of 2 days. Day one, Mac Miller did his thing. He was kind of drunk, so I was like, he's not that great. I've seen him do better.
Yeah.
But I never thought that was gonna be the last time,
That was the last impression he left.
Yeah, and it's so crazy that Mac Miller was such a big influence over the last decade that I never thought that he was gonna die.
Yeah.
So,
do you think if he had not died, do you think at this point in 2029 we would have been like he would have been that decade's Drake or something?
Ooh.
Do you think he would have exploded to that kind of a level?
See, Drake is just so big.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, before there was Drake, there was someone else who was Drake.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think he definitely would have kept influencing younger generations to be themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you really dissect it, there's a lot of people, including like Schoolboy Q and like the Odd Future guys, and there's like a gang of them, even like Anderson .Paak, that they claim that Mac Miller influenced them to just do what they wanted to do, as opposed to trying to sound like someone else or trying to fit into whatever's going on at that time.
Mold.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because like from the start, you see this dude's rapping about Nikes when no one was rapping about Nikes. Like it's just so crazy. I wonder how many more new artists he would have influenced.
Right. Or potentially has, and they just haven't made it yet.
Yeah, look at Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, even just alone. I mean, Mac wasn't really fully independent, but like, Rostrum Records was like an independent record label.
Like an indie label.
Yeah, so just that alone, and like all this other shit, and like it's so crazy. So
yeah.
Also, they have to come up with a dope ass documentary
for Mac.
Yeah, like whoever's gonna do that, don't fuck it up.
It's coming.
Yeah,
it's gotta happen.
All right. Well, yeah, that was a memorable Mac Miller moment for my decade.
Yeah. So another one that I have on my list here, number 4, is, and I put the link on YouTube here specifically, but hopefully you've heard it before. It's
don't say it. No.
La cucaracha? No.
Oh, I thought it was La Macarena. No.
No, it's the original video is by this dude called Dame Drops, and in it he's reviewing Five Guys.
Okay.
And so, he goes to Five Guys and he's sitting in his car and he's talking about the burger and the fries and he's just doing a food review.
Uh-huh.
But a little while after that came out, somebody got the idea to like remix it and like auto-tune it and put it to a beat.
Oh shit.
And that one remix auto-tune thing head and shoulders above any other singular YouTube video for the decade.
Bro, that's so stupid.
Because like, and I know that it's a product of where I was when I heard it.
Yeah.
Because like to this day, like I could go in my group chat from the people that I lived with in college,
right, and
like say the fries are biting back.
Oh jeez.
And they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Or if I'm like, this is how bacon is supposed to be. Like they know what I'm talking about.
That's so random.
Or if I say like, hey, I'm gonna go to Five Guys, they'll say like a line from the video.
Yeah.
Like all of us just know it, and it's
by heart,
because we saw it so many times. When
we lived so
together.
Funny.
So it's one of those things that like you can always reference, and they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And most other people won't.
All right. Yeah, that's a good one. I can see that.
Yeah. So that one's again internet related, but it's more based on like where I was and how it influenced that point in time. Okay.
Yeah. Well, here goes one that wasn't on my list, but it kind of like piggybacks off of your internet related moments. Like I never watched sketch comedy or like Saturday Night Live or anything like that. Yeah. But over the decade, Jake and Amir was like the sketch comedy that was introduced me to comedy.
Yeah.
So like if you pull up any Jake and Amir episode of like the earlier ones,
yeah,
I could tell you like when I saw it, where I was, and all that stuff.
Like,
so
what's gonna happen?
Jake and Amir was definitely a big. College Humor was big
influence
for my YouTube. Like that's what I would watch on
Like,
YouTube.
your YouTube infancy.
Yeah, because back then all I did was like watch music videos, and like I didn't really use YouTube. And this was like right before Vine, I think, right?
Yeah, they were.
Or during.
They were. I think they were still around while
like
Vine was
hand in
around.
hand.
Yeah, but like their big like main like their golden age was before Vine.
Yeah. We got hit by a bus. No.
Hit with a bus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, with a bus.
Yeah, so it was one of those like
That's so stupid.
Like the Milkman, how they auto-tuned that.
Yeah.
It was basically that, but for this dude doing the Five Guys review.
Nice.
Which is amazing. Right. I'll show it to you after. I got a whole list of shit I got to show it to you after now.
Yo, bonus content.
Bonus content. Tune in.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay, so another thing that I have here again is another product of its time, but it's Friday Night Lights, the TV show.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've ever seen it, ever heard of it.
Yes, but I've never watched it.
All right, because there's Friday Night Lights, the movie. Never seen the movie. Apparently, it's a good movie.
Okay.
Never seen it though. But there was a Friday Night Lights TV show that came on some network. I'm not sure, but
okay,
we watched it on Netflix.
Okay.
And it's for people that don't know, it's a TV show based around football. It's about this
high school football.
This high school football team in Texas. They're called the Dillon Panthers. And so this was you don't understand. And so this
was this like your novella?
Yeah.
Oh,
basically.
geez.
And so like this was like one of the first things that I remember that we watched together, like all five of us. So like myself, Mike, Kobe, Eric, and Jose.
Okay.
All five of us would watch this because like Jose, he started watching it by himself first. And so he would watch it on his laptop. Sometimes when he was home from class, he would watch it on the TV in the living room. Mm-hmm. And just like slowly we all started watching it with him. And so eventually it got to the point where like nobody watched it unless we were all watching it.
Oh, jeez.
So we group watched a show with 5 people with different fucking schedules.
Oh, wow. So how did that turn out?
I mean, it worked out okay because that night we were all in the same place. So we could just watch it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was it was madness. Like we would like watch it. I was like, all right, I got 20 minutes before my class starts. So how much is left in this episode? 34 minutes. All right. Just play it, and I'll be ready to leave as soon as it's over.
Oh wow.
And so like shit like that would happen, or like practice was gonna start, but we're like, all right. So here's what we'll do. I've already seen this episode, so I'll leave first, and then you guys can finish it. And so that way it'll just I'll say that you guys are running late for some reason.
So it worked out, yeah.
Yeah, and so like all these things that we would like choreograph so that we could watch this show together, and it's a good show. Like I kind of feel like rewatching it just so I could actually watch it.
Oh wow!
Because most of the time we just talked over the show, but we were like doing like improvising our own lines to the show.
Like you would mute it and then
it would still be playing. We wouldn't mute it, but we would just talk over it.
Yeah.
And so like our own like personal made up version of the characters.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's actually really funny.
And so it was cool because like it matched. It was so perfect. Every character had its own real character, from the TV show.
Yeah.
And then they had our internal character that we made up.
Yo, that's so funny. So like, did you guys finish the whole series?
Yeah, we watched the whole thing.
Jesus Christ. How long? How many seasons?
I think it was like 6, maybe 7, 6 or 7 seasons.
Damn.
But it was a good show. Hence why I want to go back and actually sit down and watch it. Because I watched like a highlight video when I was looking this up, and I got so excited.
It just brought back memories.
It did.
Wow, my voice cracked.
Real quick, it brought one memory in particular where I was watching it, and I remember this vividly because we had just vacuumed. I had just finished vacuuming the living room.
Yeah.
And he came over in between his classes because our apartment was right next to campus. It was like maybe a 2-minute walk. And so he came over and he had his food. He was eating in the living room. He had it like on his lap. And I forgot what happened. Well, I jinxed him, or like I said something to, I said like, oh, I hope that doesn't happen. And he's really big into that, and he calls it a pox.
Okay.
right? And he does this weird like sequence of events with his hands to like break the pox.
Yeah,
that
so it doesn't happen?
Yeah. And so I say it, and he like immediately starts doing it because this is what he always does every time that happened.
Yeah.
And he does it. He hits the food
Oh,
off of his
jeez.
lap, lands all over the floor, and he was eating like a pizza or something with a bunch of cheese and like lettuce. Maybe it was a burger, and it just got everywhere. And I was like, dude, I had literally just stood up and disconnected the vacuum.
But it was your fault though.
Well, no, I'm not the one who told him to do
But
that.
you gave him the pox or whatever the fuck.
But that was like one of my favorite, like funniest moments. I was laughing for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And I remember because I hit play on Friday Night Lights, said something, and then he spilled everything.
That's fucked up.
All right.
Damn.
So you got another one for us?
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many. Like, I don't know, like 2010 at the beginning of the decade, I remember just getting in my car and driving to Milwaukee without any type of like real plan when I got there, because I wanted to see Kanye West. So that was like the first time I ever saw Kanye West in concert, and like I drove
to Milwaukee.
I drove by myself to Summerfest in Milwaukee, and like I didn't have a smartphone then, so I printed out my directions on MapQuest.
Oh, I actually remember that.
Yeah,
I remember you had like pages of printed out.
Yeah, and I didn't print out how to get back home, so I had to like reverse it, you know. And I remember I ran into you right before I left. You're like, "Oh, dude, where you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna drive to Milwaukee."
Yeah, I remember that.
And this is like before it was normal to go to Milwaukee, you know. Like this is like I'd just been driving for a couple of years. Like my car was really like, it wasn't a fucking brand new car. Like it was a really beat up car, and yeah, like anything could have happened, but I wanted to see Kanye West, and yeah, I did. I bought one ticket. I went by myself, and I sat like third row, and that album that he performed turned out to be album of the decade, which is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So that was like my favorite concert moment, because these last 10 years I've probably been to. It's probably been closer to like 40 concerts that I've been to.
Yeah.
And that one was like the best. Like Kid Cudi was brand new to the scene. He had like one album or two albums, but he opened up for Kanye, and then he came out when Kanye did a couple of songs. Like that was just so perfect. And the fact that I experienced it like by myself in a random city, like it was dope. Yeah. So
no, that's really cool.
Yeah, 2010.
Look at you.
Crazy.
Using MapQuest.
Yeah, right? Like I remember that, and I was like, "Fuck, dude. Okay, if I miss my exit, I don't know what I'm gonna do." But
yeah, like that. Yeah. That is
because you can't reroute. Yeah.
What do you reroute? You find a computer and print out instructions again.
Yeah, I wasn't nervous. It was more of a thrill. Like it was cool.
Yeah. So. Now all the fun's gone. You can just tell Google to get you there,
or get you there without tolls or fucking avoid traffic.
Avoid ferries.
We're lazy now. Avoid ferries?
Yeah, you can avoid ferries.
Really? Yeah, don't get me on this boat. No.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
But that basically wraps it up for me.
Good shit.
Yeah, I think I had another one, but that one takes a while to get into, so we could save that for another episode.
Yeah. Well, I think we did a good job with recapping the decade, man.
I know there's a lot of shit. And a lot of shows, man. A lot
of shows, a lot of vines, a lot of drinking. Favorite beer of the decade, go.
Beer of the decade, damn. Oh man, hold on. Do you have
yeah.
You can't just say Bud Light though.
What? That's it.
Well, that doesn't count.
No, it does, because 2010 I wasn't drinking Bud Light. Yo, 2010 I wasn't drinking.
Well, no, because if you just say Bud Light, then the beer of the decade is just the one that you drink the most throughout the decade.
Yeah.
All right, so Keystone.
Lame. All right, fine. I don't know. All right, favorite alcoholic beverage of the decade.
Oof, of the decade.
Yeah.
All time consumed.
That
one's tough.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I think I do, but I have like 3.
All right? Well, what are your top 3? And then I got 3 in my head right now.
Okay. Gin and tonic.
Okay.
Captain. The white rum with the orange juice, Sunny D. I didn't consume it a lot, but it was memorable. So it gets a place. And then I said gin and tonic, right?
You did.
Okay, and then Jack and Coke. And then these are like basic ass drinks,
Yeah.
but Jack and Coke because it reminds me of like getting drunk at Abel's house.
Uh-huh.
So like that's I
Okay.
mean, aside from with the Bud Lights and everything.
Yeah.
And then Captain Morgan because it reminds me of drinking with Sunny D in a fucking shaker
bottle,
bottle. And then just fucking gin and tonic because that's my go-to now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
same, more or less the same thing. Gin and tonic, because that's like my go-to, and it's been my go-to for like a year now, a year and a half maybe.
Mhm.
And
No
then,
lime.
I have to do the white rum and Sunny D because that's almost exclusively what I drank for like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And then, other than that, it would have to be like, I know we said like drinks, but like out of just like most consumed, it would probably have to be Keystone.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
like Keystone or like Rolling Rock or something. No, probably Keystone. It's definitely Keystone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And like so those.
So
would
that'll be like my Bud Light. Yeah.
yeah, because that would have to be like my 2012 to like end of 2014 in college. And that amount of time was a lot more drinking than 2014 to
Yeah.
now.
Damn.
But yeah, I think that would have to be my top
Good shit.
3.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well,
it's crazy. I guess do you have anything else for the decade, end of the decade? Like,
end of the day, yo. This is like the end. How much time we have?
we have about 15 minutes.
Oh, we got some time.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
time.
I thought we were rushing through this. I was
No.
about to like say my goodbyes.
No, because I know for me, and I don't. Did you already have something? 'Cause
No, go
if not,
ahead.
I could talk.
No,
All right.
go for it.
Because for me, I think this is the first time that a decade is ending, and I really like grasp the concept that a decade is ending.
Yeah.
Because like, first decade that I was alive, the '90s, that shit didn't count. They ended, and I was 6. So, or like 5.
But the world was gonna end.
Allegedly Y2K.
Yeah.
So that one was a wash. I don't even count that one.
Right.
And then from 2000 to 2000s to the 2010s, when 2010 came and finished, I was 15. I was a sophomore in high school.
So that's still
I didn't comprehend, the whole, there's a decade that just ended.
Yeah.
That was 10 years. That's more than like 10% of your life probably.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so that was lost on me again. And so this decade from 2010 to 2020,
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time that I actually grasp it. I'm like, oh shit, like this is a decade.
Like this is it. Like yeah.
Like at the beginning of the decade, I was again a sophomore in high school. And then now I've been graduated from college for like 3 years almost.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like that's like, I don't think there will be another decade moving forward where I go through so many different changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like it's really a major decade.
That's
just
crazy.
life wise.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Yeah, and it also reminds me like, yo, at 2010, like you probably had goals and like you had shit that you accomplished, which you probably did, but like do we have to, now that we have a fresh start, do we have to seek these goals, or are they just going to come and like come as you go type of thing, you know? But yeah, you're right. This is the first time where you actually like grasp the idea of a whole decade.
Right.
Yeah. Damn, that was really well said.
Yeah, that one has been it's been in my head for a while.
Shower thoughts.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's amazing. Like
yeah,
you get to do so much in 10 years, and you don't think about it as you're doing it. And like even as we were going through these lists and like listing off the movies and the songs and all that.
Yeah. Yo, what's your prediction for 2030?
Oh my god.
Like, what's crazy? This could possibly be like a time vault.
Time capsule.
Capsule, there you go. What's your prediction? We could play this back because now we have the technology to do it.
That's true.
Where are you in 10 years?
Fuck. I wasn't ready for that one.
No, it's cool. Take your time.
All right. So
because I'm going to play this shit back. Like, if you're getting married in 2030, this is the perfect, like...
So, 10 years. Let's see. All right. So, 2030, I'll be 35. So, okay. That seems about right. I probably somewhere within 3 years of that range, or 4 years, give or take, probably getting married or something.
Right.
Damn. What else would I be doing as a 35-year-old?
Don't ask me. I'm not 35.
Hopefully drinking a lot less Keystone.
A lot less, period.
No, just Keystone.
What?
Dude, that's crazy. There's gonna be like a whole wave of artists that I don't know about. Like memes are gonna be completely different. I'm not gonna care about them probably.
Probably, yeah.
There's gonna be so much stuff. Well, first of all, I hope that the world's still around.
Well, yeah, no,
Hope
for
that
sure.
the world doesn't blow up and like global warming doesn't destroy us all, because it was like 60 degrees yesterday.
I was about to say Christmas Day and Eve was hotter than Arizona.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Like the amount of times I was like, this would be pretty good for cookout.
Yo, you got to give me like a good playback on this, because I'm not gonna be talking about global warming in your playback.
All right, so maybe that. I don't even know. I would hope. I hope at that point that I have at least one fully rental property.
Ooh, nice.
That's one thing that I want.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good thing to have by then. I don't even know, like career wise, like I hope I'm like managing a team of developers and not just a developer.
Not just a developer.
Shit, what else? I hope that Giannis Antetokounmpo has won a couple championship rings.
I would hope so too, man. Because I saw a video of him when he was like a teenager.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to be in the NBA.
Yeah. I hope that Philadelphia won a ring. And I'm just thinking of things that I want to happen. I'm hoping.
Why Philadelphia? Fuck Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is cool.
Nah.
Joel Embiid.
He's cool.
Funny. No.
Kevin Hart. No.
I hope that Phoenix doesn't suck anymore.
Oh my god! I hope Devin Booker stays with the team, and
I hope the Bulls are good.
Yeah. I hope they get their legacy back.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
hope they do something.
Ooh, what if you don't even live in Chicago? What if you're out in like?
I still hope they do good.
Yeah. What if you're out in like a valley in California?
That's fine. I would still root for the Bears.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's crazy, right? How like if you're from Chicago, you're no matter what, you're always gonna root for the Bears.
Like, all right, like the Chargers are cool,
yeah,
or the Rams are cool, or whatever they're called now, but the Bears though.
Yeah, you could be living in like Seattle, but you're still gonna rock your Bears hat. Yeah. Damn.
Shit, I don't know. Do you have any items that if you were to fast forward?
Yeah, I hope. I hope. Definitely want to own a house for sure.
Okay.
I definitely want to have at least a kid, not like
a child.
A child. Okay. Well, see, look at me, kid. Nah. Definitely want to be married by then.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a little older than you, so I'm gonna be old as fuck.
No, I mean.
Definitely want to have better vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better vocabulary. That's a good one.
Definitely want to have my 401k to be more than
what it is now.
What else?
That's a good one.
Ooh, I want to own a Tesla.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
electronic car for sure.
I was thinking about that, but I feel like by that point, there's going to be something that's not a Tesla that's not around yet.
But that's the magic of it, because like we don't know what it is, you
exactly.
know? So like 10 years ago, I could have been like, oh man, I hope I own a Lexus.
Yeah.
You know, like, or some shit.
Right.
Nah, but that was still around.
It was still around. But they weren't around in the same way. They weren't really luxury cars.
Yeah.
Yet. They were just kind of no different than like a Saturn or like a Ford or something.
Okay, so yeah. Damn, Saturns aren't even a thing anymore.
Yeah. So
Yo.
It'd be like how the Champion brand is now. Like it's super popular, like $100+ but 10 years ago they had it for like $3 at Walmart.
I hope I invest in something that pops off. Like, yeah.
That's tough though. You gotta
know when
to
to
know. You
when
gotta
to
know
buy.
when to hold them and when to fold them.
Yeah. Buy low, sell
I
high.
hope to have investments.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these things that I'm saying are just like investment type things or like money related. But without those things, I feel like everything else falls apart.
I hope we can play this back and be proud of the accomplishments we just named.
Ooh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because 10 years, it could go by quick.
It can.
I mean, think about it. 10 years ago, we were on some dumb shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I agree. It could go by really quick, and it seems even quicker to people as time progresses. And it's a cool.
Look at you all
thing.
nervous. What
a cool thing about it. So, real quick. So, you know how time seems to pass faster as you get older.
Yeah.
It's because mentally the time is less. So, for example, when you're born, you're 0 years old, right?
Right.
And then you're 1 year old. So that means that 1 year of your life, or 1 year is 100% of your life, right? So now the next year you turn 2. So 1 year is 50% of your life.
Okay.
The next year you turn 3. So 1 year is 33% of your life, and so forth, right?
Right.
So by the time you're 20, 1 year is only 5% of your life.
So it goes by super fast.
So it seems like it's going back quicker because the time increment gets bigger for you.
Oh.
So like by the time you're 30, 1 year seems a lot quicker than when you're 15, you know? Because you've only been around for 15 years.
Yeah.
As opposed to being around for 30 years or 40 years.
And that ties in with experiences. That ties in with like...
And that's why you'll hear like a lot of older people say like, yeah, like, man, like I... Like, especially like when they're talking about their kids, like I blink and all of a sudden they're adults.
Yeah.
You know?
Which it could be like a real, like, it feels that way.
Right, and because that's how it feels to you.
Yeah.
But like that's why you're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Because to you, you're the kid, you know?
Yeah. You know, it's weird that we're having this conversation because when I left work today, my coworker, I was like, you know what's weird? That one day we're gonna be old. Like, no matter what. Like, I mean, unless you die, obviously at a young age, but like in 50 years we are gonna be old. Right. You know? And then it's weird that in 50 years we're gonna look back at that and be like, yo, we're finally here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, look, like when you're like 8 years old or we're whatever, like you would tell yourself like, damn, I'm gonna be 25 one day.
Right.
And now you're here. Yep. Right? But like when you're 80, it's like, damn, I'm where I was talking about like 50 years ago.
I'm out here now.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
And just even on a smaller scale, like in 2030, we're gonna be like, yo, remember when we were talking about that shit 10 years ago, and now we're here?
Like, remember when we were... remember when we were recording a podcast on a thing that doesn't even exist anymore? Now you just like stream a podcast into someone's brain?
Whatever happened to that podcast? Nah, hell no. No, remember when we weren't making any money and now we're just fucking...
Remember we were just recording in your like, side of your living room?
Yeah, remember when we had no multi-million-dollar studio? Like, we were just
two schmucks with some mics and a camera.
Now look at us. Nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Three schmucks.
Nah. What up, schmuck number 3?
Right? No. Yeah, but that's crazy, though. Like, the whole like, time aspect of that is like a whole trip, and we could have a whole like episode dedicated to that if we really wanted to. Yeah, because how much time we got?
About 3 minutes.
There's a theory that in 2012 the world ended,
right?
But there's a theory that's saying that it didn't. It ended, but a universe, a different dimension of us. You know what? Let's get back to that because I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. This
sounds interesting. Are you trying to say like the world did end, but in a different universe it didn't end?
Right.
And we're in the universe that didn't end?
Yeah, so there's certain things, there's glitches that remind us that the world ended in 2012.
Yeah.
Just like the way Chick-fil-A is spelled.
Yeah.
Or Fruity Loops is Fruit Loops.
Oh,
and there's why do people remember it as Fruity Loops?
Different, yeah.
Yeah, or...
I've seen that.
Yeah. It's a
whole... like small things.
It's a concept. Yeah, there's... I'm gonna look it up, but we should have an episode on that.
I think that'll be a good episode to do.
Yeah,
but I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's like there's some, I guess for lack of a better term, some sort of Matrix shit.
Yeah,
where like the universe did end, but somehow we're all like in a projected simulation of the world.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah. No, I think that'll be a good episode.
Let's do it. I'm down as fuck.
Do we know any major conspiracy theories or theorists?
No, but I know a guy that loves them.
All right, I think that would be a good person to have on for that. Just go through and talk about a bunch of conspiracies.
And that was 2019, man.
Yeah, 2019 in a wrap.
Guys, nah. Yo, thank you for tuning in to TretoWithOutARadio 2019. Tune in next year where we... I always hated that in school when the teacher's like, I'll see you guys next year. Like, fuck you.
I haven't seen you since last year.
I hated that. Tune in next week where we dive into some conspiracy theories.
All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure. Keep it locked. TretoWithOutARadio.
All right. This mic just falls over.